All right, I think I'm ready. Ready and willing. And I don't know, maybe Eric Johns has been abducted by aliens. I don't see him anywhere. He was here. Welcome back to the pregame show on J105 with head coach of the Thunderhawks, Wade Chido. And welcome back to the pregame show on J105 with Justin Tomlin, head coach, Hibbing Blue Jackets. And, well, it's middle of the winter, middle of January, so we need a Hibbing. Yeah, he's fourth line tonight. Yeah, those are the lines. Del Greco isn't here. He's sick. I don't have defensemen. I don't know if any of them are missing. I don't have the defensemen. I don't know if anyone's missing. Yeah, I know. And they're starting 23-5, shockingly enough. Thank you. I do somewhere. Here you go. Yes, sir. Oh, 10 seconds.
You bet.
Good evening. Welcome to Hibbing Memorial Arena. It's another hockey night in Grand Rapids. Well, hockey night on the range?
Yes.
What do we call it?
It's hockey night on the range.
Okay.
A beautiful place. I like playing here, watching here. It's wide open and it's bright.
It is bright and spacious, and some great new locker rooms across the way for the home team. The home team has some nice digs here now.
Yeah, I heard I was standing here and somebody said, well, I think the locker room, well, you might have said that earlier, and I was like, no, they're not. They're downstairs.
Not now, they're not.
No, that's nice. That's good. That's real good.
And so they've done some updating here at Hibbing Memorial. They've also done some updating of the internet access here, which means we have a YouTube stream up. So if you want to head to KOZYradio.com or at Sheldon KOZY, or just search on YouTube, you should be able to find Grand Rapids Hockey. And yeah, it doesn't take anything. It's free. There it is with the YouTube stream tonight. And we're looking forward to Grand Rapids and Hibbing hockey. Both of these teams battling some illness. And that's kind of mid-January stuff, isn't it?
Well, I know it is. I just got done with a little one myself, and I'll tell you what, it was tough to get rid of. It just couldn't get rid of it.
And I've had the sniffles myself the last few days. Nothing too bad, but Joey Del Greco not here, so the lines get shifted around a little bit for the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks. And Grand Rapids right now riding a 3-game winning streak and coming off a nice win against the Cloquet-Esco Carleton Lumberjacks. We'll take our first break on the pregame show, and when we come back, Super Joe will look back at the win Tuesday against Cloquet-Esco Carleton. You're listening to Grand Rapids Hockey on J105 The Thunder and J105radio.com.
At American Bank, they're helping our neighbors and businesses succeed financially with savings and lending options suited to all kinds of lifestyles and professions. From personal loans to small business loans, American Bank has smart lending opportunities and great banking for individuals, families, and businesses. They believe you don't have to go far to get personalized, friendly service right here at home. To learn more about their flexible, secure consumer options, visit ambnk.com today. American Bank is a member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Dr. Mike Hagley, Dr. Rachel Buchert, and Dr. Spencer Buchert at Grand Rapids Dental Care would like to take this time to wish the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks a very successful season. They know the importance of teamwork and dedication on and off the ice. The team at Grand Rapids Dental Care provides a full range of dental services and expert care. For all your dental needs, contact Grand Rapids Dental Care or visit them on the web at grdental.com. Grand Rapids Dental Care, for a lifetime of healthy smiles. Go Thunderhawks!
You don't want to work just any place, and you don't want to work just any time. Maybe it's breakfast, maybe it's lunch, maybe it's late nights, maybe it's weekends. Whatever it is, you want to be challenged and have fun. We think we can fit in. McDonald's can help give you the tools to learn, grow, and be what you want to be. They're hiring crew and maintenance positions in Grand Rapids, Hibbing, and Chisholm. McDonald's, your next best job is waiting. Ba-da-dun-dun-dun. I'm loving it.
In this place, athletes face obstacles like nowhere else. The last 5 miles, the power play, the 2-minute warning. When the challenges come, we'll meet it together because it's your chance to show what you're made of, and the power to prove the toughest competition comes from within. This is Essentia Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine like nowhere else. Visit essentiahealth.org.
Did you know that the Motor Shop sells mini four-wheelers? That's right, mini four-wheelers. Did you know the Motor Shop sharpens blades? I mean all blades. Mower blades, chainsaw blades, circular saw blades. They even sharpen knives, scissors, and chisels. And of course, they're the Northlands Repair Center for everything that spins. Electric motors, industrial tools, small gas engines, pumps, pressure washers, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, if it stops spinning, call the Motor Shop in downtown Grand Rapids.
Hi, this is McCray Murphy with the Thunderhawk Hockey Team, and you are listening to the Thunderhawk Hockey on J105, The Thunder.
The pregame show continues on J105 The Thunder and J105radio.com. Grand Rapids Hockey doing battle tonight with the Hibbing Chisholm Blue Jackets. Good evening, I'm Joe Gigliotti. More on tonight's matchup with Hibbing shortly. Right now, we take a look back to Tuesday night at the IRA against Cloquet-Esco Carleton. Another big Section 7 AA matchup, and it was Grand Rapids earning a 4-2 win. The Thunderhawks got an unwelcome surprise to start the game. Christian Galatz scores just 26 seconds into the contest to put Cloquet up 1-0. But Grand Rapids answers at the 10:20 mark on a goal from Easton Young.
Now the puck on the far side. Bonner back to Peart. Peart from an angle. Shot in! And there's the backdoor play to Easton Young, and we're tied at 1.
Assist to Jack Peart and Cooper Brodzinski. And then Rapids scores again just under 3 minutes later. Hunter Bischoff, power play goal.
Down low, picked up by Del Greco. Del Greco leaves it for Bischoff. Bischoff out front, shot, goal! Hunter Bischoff makes it 2-1 on the power play.
Assist to Peart and Joey Del Greco. 2-1 Grand Rapids after 1. In the second, Galatz again, this time on the power play for Cloquet, and they tie it up at 2. But Grand Rapids retakes the lead. Power play goal from McCray Murphy.
Holcomb slides it down low, and Murphy scores! McCray Murphy restores the 1-goal lead for the Thunderhawks. From a sharp angle, beats Carlson on the short side.
Assist to Wyatt Miskovich and Braden Holcomb. Second time in as many games that line has combined for a line goal. And then late in the second, Cody Miller a goal. Assist to Wade Browse.
Grand Rapids wins the draw and a goal! Cody Miller makes it 4-2! Shot might have hit the defenseman going in. There was no Grand Rapids player in front, and Carlson maybe screamed as well, but Cody Miller gets his third goal of the season and gives Grand Rapids a 2-goal lead.
Grand Rapids leads 4-2 after 2. No scoring in the third, and the Thunderhawks defeat Cloquet 4-2 on Tuesday night. Carter Clafton the win. He makes 17 saves. Owen Carlson and Jacob Walsh split time in net for Cloquet. The Thunderhawks have won 3 straight and 5 of their last 7. Wyatt Zoki on the recent success.
It's looking like it's turning around for us. We're getting a couple key wins here in sections, and hopefully we can keep it up.
The Thunderhawks are 8-5-1 on the season. They visit Hibbing tonight. When we come back, the Chido Chat. Sheldon Willis visits with the Grand Rapids head coach. You're listening to Thunderhawk Hockey on J105 The Thunder and J105radio.com.
Boss, there's a photographer out here who wants to do a piece on Jimmy John's for her magazine.
What kind of piece?
Well, she heard about a clothing optional delivery policy and...
Did you tell her the naked driver incident was a momentary misunderstanding?
Yes, sir, but...
Did you tell her it's our meats that are going all natural, not our drivers?
Yes, sir, that's not...
Did you tell her Jimmy John's is committed to serving sandwiches with only the finest all-natural ham, roast beef, salami, bacon, and real fresh turkey breast?
Yes, sir, I did, sir.
So she wants to photograph our sandwiches?
No, sir. Actually, she wants to do a calendar.
A what?
A calendar. You know, the men of Jimmy John's.
Dibs on January.
Miskovich Dental Clinic in Grand Rapids recognizes the importance of teamwork, a positive attitude, hard work, and commitment in all aspects of life. Whether it's school, a career, or hockey, success only comes to those willing to work for it. Miskovich Dental salutes Thunderhawk Hockey for all of their success over the years and knows this year's team is working hard to continue that tradition. Miskovich Dental Clinic, committed to patient-centered dental care.
Be true to your school. Hi, this is Christy. Arrow Embroidery carries the most comprehensive line of apparel for the area schools, including Grand Rapids, Greenway, Hill City, Deer River, Hibbing, Northland, Nashwauk, Big Fork, and others. Get your customized school logo wear on athletic apparel and create your very own softball, baseball, lacrosse, and track and field jerseys for your team. Arrow Embroidery makes your team look its best. Located on West 5th Street in Grand Rapids.
We're here with Kirk Adams, Northern Market President of Deerwood Bank. Kirk, why is it important for you to support Grand Rapids Thunderhawk Athletics?
Being born and raised here, I love supporting the community that helped raise me. That is why I am working with my team at Deerwood Bank to bring nice and simple banking to the entire Grand Rapids area. From your first savings account to life after retirement, we're here to help you.
Deerwood Bank. Banking made nice and simple. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
The Rife Arts Council and Miles Rife Performing Arts Center have been presenting the best live entertainment for almost 40 years. But we need to clear something up. When we say the Rife has the best live entertainment, we're excluding high school sports in this equation. There is nothing like the experience of a varsity game. We would be crazy as HE double hockey sticks to think otherwise. But we'll keep practicing, working hard as a team to bring you, the fans, the best shows in town. We might even get some student athletes on stage, hockey players in wigs and makeup. Now that's the best live entertainment. For tickets or more information about the Rife, visit rifecenter.org.
Hi, this is Wyatt Miskovich with the Thunderhawk Hockey Team, and you're listening to Thunderhawk Hockey on J105 The Thunder.
Welcome back to the pregame show on J105 with head coach of the Thunderhawks, Wade Chido. And I guess evaluate the game against Cloquet, which was a good section win in the final analysis for sure.
Yeah, it was a gutsy win. We had a lot of guys sick that night, and we found a way. Was it our A game? No, but we had 6 or 7 kids out of practice yesterday, and you could tell that they had heavy legs. They got the flu bug going through the team right now, and at the end of the day, we got the W, and we move on, and obviously got a game tonight.
And I guess I would describe it as workmanlike. It felt like they just kind of gritted their teeth and did what they had to do all night.
Yeah, we did. You know what? They had a little spurt in the second period against us, and right away in the second. But other than that, we controlled the play. We just didn't have the jump. Our legs were heavy, and guys were trying hard. They're trying to make plays, but sometimes you don't have it, right? And when you got a flu bug, it magnifies it by a lot, and you could tell that night that our game was a little off.
It looks like McCray Murphy is kind of finding his shot as this season rolls along.
Well, when he hits the net, he likes to shoot the puck over the net a lot and
hit the pipe.
But other than that, though, he's been really lights out lately, and I'm proud of him because he's turned the page as a player and he's really improved his game and taken some ownership on it. And kudos to him.
Now, coming in against Hibbing, and this is one of those games where you look on paper, you're expected to win and maybe even win big. Are these harder games to coach?
No, because if they don't play, I'll just find someone else to go in their spot. That's why we have 4 lines. And the message is we play as a team, we play hard no matter who we're playing against. And if you're not willing to do that, we'll put someone else in your spot and that's willing to do that.
Well, and I know that's been your message from day one here for this team. Has the team really bought into that?
Well, I hope so, because they got to find out sooner or later that it's important that you play the game the right way, you play with a lot of intensity, and you play hard.
So coming in against Hibbing, when you say play hard, is that the key every night, I guess? Just come out and do the Grand Rapids things that they've been working on?
Well, these games, yes. We got to play our game and play our style and play physical, get on pucks, get pucks in net. We got to shoot the puck more. We get a little too cute around the net at times, and instead of just getting pucks in net and crashing the net, because that's the big thing is getting pucks. That's how you score goals. Tips and rebounds and all that.
Well, and I know you talk about pretty goals. They don't come much prettier than Peter Young last game.
Yeah, well, you're right. But at the end of the day, it was kind of scary because if we didn't make that play, they would have had a 5-on-0 going the other direction. And as I said, hey, I'll give you kudos on it. Great play. But if you look on tape, we had 5 guys below the top of the circles, and that could have been a bad deal if we wouldn't have scored that goal.
And I know Christian Galatz is one of those special players that we got. We got to see him with Cloquet. What are some of the special things he does, and what were you doing to try to neutralize him last game?
He's got a phenomenal stick. He's got a nose for the play. He's got a nose for the puck. He's around the net all the time. Those type of players are hard to find. You know what? He can score goals when he's in spots. That goal he scored against Carter, I get it. On face value, probably everybody's like, well, Carter should have had it. But at the end of the day, goal scorers score those goals. They catch them off guard and do the right things.
Well, in the middle of another 3-game week, good luck tonight, and then we'll see you Saturday.
Yeah, thank you.
And that is head coach of the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks, Wade Chido. As we get closer to game time, Zamboni's making its rounds, and Sheldon Willis along with Eric Johns. We'll take another quick break, come back with Justin Tomlin, head coach of the Hibbing Blue Jackets, and you're listening to it on J105 The Thunder and J105radio.com.
When you think of Super One Foods, what comes to mind? Hi, this is Nate, manager of Super One South, where we are proud of many things that our store has to offer. Our produce department has the freshest product around, including local and organic items. Our extensive full-service meat department literally has something for everyone, like fresh fish, full-service butcher department, and top-of-the-line daily fresh-cut meats. Have you shopped our floral department? We have plants, beautiful floral bouquets, cards, decorations, and balloons. Super One Foods, proud to be a part of your community.
Paul Bunyan Communications introduces the latest in Wi-Fi technology. GigaZone Blast Wi-Fi, featuring Wi-Fi 6. The internet speed and coverage GigaZone Blast Wi-Fi provides is the world's most powerful, and it's only available from Paul Bunyan Communications, bringing you the latest in technology first. Again, it's GigaZone Blast Wi-Fi with Wi-Fi 6 technology from Paul Bunyan Communications, and it's right here. Service availability depends upon location. Some restrictions may apply.
I'm here with Lane, whose husband, Wade Chido, is the new Grand Rapids Thunderhawks head hockey coach. Lane, you guys recently moved here. Who did you decide to use, and why?
We chose to work with Brett Backfeld with Coldwell Banker because he had a unique pulse on the community and his connections to the community. He was proactive, responsive, and creative. I had a growing family at the time, so it was important to me to have someone who was responsive and proactive to my needs and questions.
Coldwell Banker, Northwoods Realty. Work with the best.
Winter Total Inventory Clearance Sale at Iron Trail Motors. Over 400 vehicles in stock. Pre-owned 2013 GMC Sierra Crew Cab 4x4 for only $286 per month. 2014 Kia Sorento all-wheel drive for $149 per month. 2015 Chevy Equinox all-wheel drive for $193 per month. 2007 Chevy Tahoe 4x4 for $179 per month. Iron Trail's Winter Total Inventory Clearance. Shop irontrail.com today. GMC $16.99 Sorrento 1049, Equinox 1349, and Tahoe 1199 down and 5.78% APR for 72 months plus tax, title, license, and service fees. Call 218-741-2355 for details.
You've tried the rest? Now try the best pizza, wings, and burgers in town. The Dutch Room and Mad Dog's Pizza is the place to watch sports. The Dutch Room has a huge menu with lots of finger food available for during or after the game. The Dutch Room features multiple TVs, a game room, and a completely remodeled private event room. Before or after the game, meet your friends for a great time. The Dutch Room and Mad Dog's Pizza, Highway 2 West, Grand Rapids.
Hi, this is Cody Miller with Thunderhawk Hockey, and you're listening to Thunderhawk Hockey on J105 The Thunder.
Welcome back to the pregame show on J105 with Justin Tomlin, head coach, Hibbing Blue Jackets. And, it's middle of the winter, middle of January, so we need a Hibbing Grand Rapids game.
Yeah, it's always been a great rivalry. It's been one-sided lately, as we both know. But we're going to go out there and compete. We're going to put up a good fight and do the best we can. And hopefully in the third period we're in the game and a break or two goes our way is what we're planning on.
And for Hibbing, there's not a lot of wins so far in the season, but there's been some very competitive games against some quality teams like Cloquet and Orono and Greenway.
Yeah, it's been frustrating because it feels like we just can't get over the hump. We have improved quite a bit. I think last year, I don't know how many times we got running timed, 13, only once this year. So the games are definitely closer. We've got to find a way to create more offense. That's the key. We've been getting consistent goaltending lately from VTech. So, this is a stretch run. It doesn't really matter what happens before Christmas. It's all about getting ready for February. So that's what we're doing.
I happened to meet Vitek in the hallway just before this. He seems like a kid who is an awful lot of fun to have around.
Oh, he's a great kid. He's humble as can be, After we beat North Shore, he came over. I'm sorry, Coach. I'm sorry. Because he didn't feel like he played well. I was like, geez, we won. Don't worry about it. So just a great kid, great attitude.
And you mentioned this rivalry's been a little one-sided lately. Is this one of the better teams you play generally?
Oh yeah, Rapids. They're so dynamic. They do. Their defensemen are always activating, whether it's carrying the puck or in the zone. The high rolls they do. They're tough to stop because they're so well coached. And they skate well. And of course tonight we got Pert and Young and Del Greco and all. Murphy. I'm sure I'm forgetting some, but. A lot of great players out there. For us, it's about competing. It's about attention to detail, making sure we do all the little things. We can't afford to give up an easy goal or two. They've got to come 200 feet to score, and we can't give up anything cheap. And we got to compete.
And how important is it to be able to get possession and be able to clear the zone and not get bottled up for long stretches?
Well, puck management is a key at every level. You watch an NHL game, 3/4 of the time, after a goal, you can look back at a turnover that created event. And so the puck's got to get out with hard plays, nothing weak. And once you reach the red line, it's got to get deep. With their speed, we can't let them transition at center ice. We've got to make them come 200 feet. So the puck's got to get out, and it's got to get deep.
What's the key to not getting beat in open ice when you're playing a fast team like Rapids?
Well, you got a gap. Our defensemen, and it's scary sometimes, especially you got a guy like Pert coming down on you. He's flying. You want to. Back in and give up the zone, but that's that's playing right into their hands because now he can move laterally, and it makes it twice as tough. So our D have to retake their ice, get to the guts, retake their ice, match their speed, and not give up the zone so easily.
As you look at Section 7A, certainly Hermantown probably, again, the favorite this year. But what do you see and what are you looking for as you round into towards playoffs?
Well, Hermantown certainly looked pretty good the other night. They're fast, dynamic, and that Biondi is going to be an NHL player for a long time. And then there's I was impressed with Eveleth. Eveleth's got a lot of depth, a lot of talent, and they came in here and basically controlled the puck for 51 minutes. So they were tough. Of course, there's always dangerous teams like Greenway. Virginia's getting better. Falls is getting better. Who am I missing?
You named them all, I think.
Okay, and then we're trying to get better as well.
Good luck tonight, Coach. Thank you.
I appreciate it, Sheldon. Thank you.
Justin Tomlin, head coach of the Hibbing Blue Jackets. Hibbing comes in 2-12. Grand Rapids 8-5-1 and on a 3-game winning streak. Eric, this is one of those games, paper, you say, oh, Rapids should roll. You got to go play the game.
You do, yeah. You have to play. Like Justin said, the one thing is hope we're around in the third period. You never know if they're around in the third period. You just don't know in these games. I mean, there's a rivalry. These Hibbing kids don't want to just roll over and lay down by any means. And Grand Rapids don't want to come in too confident because that can bite them too,
And for Grand Rapids, I'm missing Joey Del Greco, so the lines are a significant shuffle tonight for the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks. And that can play into it. They've been on a nice roll. Lines have been clicking pretty nicely, and those top two lines have been stable the last, 5-6 games for sure.
They really have, your second line, you could call your second, your first, whatever you want to do.
We say
matter.
1A and 1B anymore, don't we?
That's right. You're right. And it doesn't get no easier. Hibbing, they got this tough game, and then their next two are not any easier. I mean, they play, they got Hermantown, then they play War Road the next two games. So this is a good starting step for them right now to playing a good caliber teams. And, I think we're going to see a game here. Hopefully, there's a good hockey game in front of us.
Well, and I found it interesting that Justin Tomlin said last year we were in running time 13 games, and this year it's only been once so far.
No.
That's a good step forward for this program.
It really is. It's a good step forward. I was looking at their list, and a lot of their losses weren't by a lot. They had a lot in a row, and then they finally got that win. I was like, that's good, to get that win because they lost to Roseau. Good caliber team, 7-0. Cloquet 3-1 only. In Cloquet, we just watched them play, and they're
a good team.
They're a very good team. So, it depends on what their goalie does for Hibbing, how Grand Rapids, comes out, how Hibbing plays. So, I'm really hoping to see a good hockey game.
And starting lineups are brought to you by Skoglund Electric, proud to be your hometown electrician, proud to support all Thunderhawk sports, and proud to provide first-rate electrical service work in the Grand Rapids area. For the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks, they will start in net Carter Clafton, 8-5-1, 236 goals against average, 907 save percentage. Starting up front, Braden Holcomb, and he will be flanked by Hunter Bischoff and McCrae Murphy. Joey Del Greco not here. He is fighting the flu. And at defense will be Easton Young and Jack Peart. Coach Geisler said just pencil those in the rest of the year. Unless something happens, that's going to be it.
Yeah, I can see that. Like you said, you don't even have to ask anymore. It's almost like a given.
And for the Hibbing Blue Jackets, they will start at center Joe Allison, 3 goals, 12 assists. Right wing Ethan Lund, 3 goals, 11 assists, number 7. And at left wing Blake Freider. And Freider is a junior, 8 goals, 4 assists. At defense, one guy we'll keep an eye on, Mitchell Zimba, leading the team with 9 goals and 9 assists from the defense spot. And Eric Sanborn will be on the other defense. And in net, foreign exchange student Videk Vazdek will take a break.
Buy and service your vehicles. So when you choose to do business with us, we're grateful because we strive to earn your business. We're the only 2-time recipient in the Northland of the prestigious Customer First Award for Excellence. It's good to know. It just means we're here to serve you. We make it easy to choose us with our guaranteed financing. Here at Lakewoods Chrysler, home of the triple guarantee. Guaranteed best price, guaranteed credit, guaranteed best customer service. Lakewoods Chrysler, striving to provide you with the very best, and we're going to keep doing it.
When you need a fun part at a price that's right, that red and blue sign is just within sight. Roll in to CarQuest and roll on.
If your current windshield blades are more than 6 months old, they need to be replaced. Save $8 when purchasing 2 Trico Onyx wiper blades. Save $4 on your rear wiper on your SUV or minivan. Free installation on most models. Great prices every day at CarQuest Grand Rapids.
Roll in to CarQuest and roll on.
Better service is more than just doing the job well and providing the propane you need.
Better service is the combination of many people working hard for you. Hi, this is Brian, General Manager of your local Feral Gas, and that's what you'll find when you do business with us. We shut the gate when we leave. We warmly say hello when you call. We treat you like a friend with Sunday dinners to host, warm baths to draw for the kids, and cookies to bake with the grandkids. We'll be there with the best service to fuel what matters to you. So give Feral Gas a call today at 800-450-5701.
Hello, this is Nate Lloyd, one of the commercial lenders at Grand Rapids State Bank. This bank has a feel for the community that comes with the experience of providing service for generations. Our customers and this community know they can count on us. We work to simplify the banking process for our customers. We make it easy to do business with us. I grew up in Grand Rapids, and I love that I'm able to work at a bank where the relationships I've built make a difference. This is my community and my bank.
The Grand Rapids State Bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Get the taco combo at a Taco John's. Get full for $6.
The Taco Combo is back. And the only way to get it out of your head is to get it into your mouth. Right, what he said. For a limited time at Taco John's. Bigger, bolder, better.
Ray Sport and Marine is looking to hire a full-time salesperson. Position available immediately. Pay is salaried with commission. Benefits package available at time of hire. Qualified applicants should have some experience in a marine setting with fishing boats and outboard motors. Knowledge of the major brands of boats, motors, and marine accessories. A professional and friendly personality. Willingness to learn. Expert sales skills. Attention to detail. Neatness in workspace and appearance. Understanding of typical computer applications and flexibility with work hours. To apply, submit resume to Ray's Marine in person. Email to eric@raysmarine.com or apply online at raysmarine.com/employment.
Hi, this is Brandon Going with the Thunderhawk Hockey Team, and you're listening to Thunderhawk Hockey on J105 The Thunder.
And welcome back to Hibbing Memorial Arena. Like you said, and the ice surface is not as big as when you played here.
No.
Which makes for a huge player's box back there.
No, it's one of the biggest player boxes I've ever seen, which is...
It's like NHL size back
It really
there.
is. I mean, there's plenty. I mean, well, you almost have to nowadays, because last week I was counting 7 coaches and players on the Grand Rapids bench the other night. And now I look over there right now to start the game. We got 6 of them standing back there. So there's plenty of room. They could have goalies, B team still be out there.
Yeah, you put both the JV and the varsity there if you could get permission to do so. Grand Rapids in the road orange with black trim will be going left to right, and Hibbing with white jerseys. Hibbing diagonally across the front, and navy blue trim, navy blue helmets and breezers. They will be going from right to left as Vozdecki finishes stretching out. He's 2-7, 3.58 goals against, average .871 save percentage. And Vozdecki, according to head coach Justin Tomlin, has started kind of slow. Well, I mean, it's a completely new league, completely new country. And he took a while to settle in, but Coach Tomlin happy with how he's been playing lately.
Yeah, it's got to be a whole new world for him over here.
And we are underway. Here's Easton Young. He'll gain the red line, and now the Hibbing blue line. Fans on it as he tries to shoot it in. Backhanded out to center by Freider. It'll come back to Peart. Peart finds Young. Young goes crosswise to Peart. Now Peart comes up the boards. His shot hits a skate and goes wide. Puck in the Hibbing zone, just underway. No score here from Hibbing Memorial Arena. Puck comes up to the half wall, squirts out into the face-off circle. Holcomb tries to play it back to Young, but it comes outside the zone. Young will retreat into his own zone, comes up to Bischoff. Bischoff fights for it there along with Allison. He'll move it ahead. Now Holcomb. Holcomb leaves it for Bischoff. Bischoff, a little bit of room, but it squirts back to the point. And here comes Allison out to center. Allison loses the puck at the blue line. Thunderhawks take over. New set of defensemen, and Wilson through center ice. Red line, blue line. All by himself, 1-on-5, keeps going behind the net. And now behind the net. And the first thing I see is a number 16, which I don't have.
That is Kerr from the JV, Justin Kerr.
Okay, thank you. See, I got to write that down now or I'll forget. Icing call on Hibbing. And the faceoff will come back in the Hibbing zone.
Coach Child stepped in here and gave us a quick update right before you got back in here. I figured he might have caught you in the hallway and told you.
He did not tell me, Why should I know these things?
Yeah, that's right.
Face off to Vozdecki's left. I'm kidding. That's because Coach Tomlin gave so much of his time to me in the pregame interview and just chatting about was what all as centering pass from Goring doesn't connect, kept in at the blue line nicely by Wilson, and he'll backhand it deep into the zone. Around behind the net is Zimba. His pass is picked off. Oh, Goring had some room, but it went off the back of his skate instead of off the front. He was trying to kick it skate to stick. Brodzinski behind the net works against Zimba. Slides back to the point, kept in by Sam Sturl. Puck rounds the boards. You know, the one problem here at Hibbing, the one thing I hate about Hibbing,
what's that?
We're parked right over the concession stand, and I smell hot dogs and grilled food all night, and I'm hungry.
Yes.
As we have a Hibbing player injured on the ice, and Grand Rapids still with the puck, shot right on. Vozdecki makes the save, and now the referee has the option of blowing the whistle there or not, right? If he believes it's a serious injury, he can stop play right away. This one he let go until Hibbing touched the puck.
You know, that was weird because it was right in front of the referee, and it wasn't sure what was wrong with the kid, but he looked like he was grabbing something around his throat area or his mouth area, chin, something like that. So now they want to take a look at him anyways. But
so
yeah,
he'll get up.
That's
Connor Marshall, 11th grader, and he goes slowly to the box. Now, as soon as the play was whistled dead, he got up.
Of course.
Well, not of course. We've seen that happen otherwise. But the referee was right on it, and he was correct in what he saw.
No, you're right. Yeah, they make a good judgment call. You know, if it's hurt or not hurt.
Face-off will be to the right of Vozdecki. That's one behind the Hibbing net, as Hibbing will put it out to center. Coming out to center ice is Andrican. Into the Grand Rapids zone. Morkway comes near side to Sam Sturl. Sturl, long pass ahead, tipped ahead and chased in by Miller. Miller drops it for Brodzinski. Brodzinski tries to cut in front, and now out in front, puck just tapped away from Cody Miller by Michael Galley. Now Brodzinski behind the net. Brodzinski finds Miller. Miller had to go just off his stick, still fights for it. Now finds some room. Shot goes just wide of the post. To the point, not out. Sturl's shot, deflected by a defenseman. Rebound, they score! Cooper Brodzinski takes the sharp angle shot and makes it 1-0 Grand Rapids.
You know, that puck just happened to go to him just perfect, but for him to hit the net in that upper corner, that was a nice shot.
There was no goalie there, but there wasn't a lot of angle either.
No, there wasn't much angle. He couldn't have been 3 feet off the goal line.
So Grand Rapids a 1-0 lead on the Grand Itasca scoreboard. Brodzinski gets the goal. Marv, but without his instant replay, is beside us. So we'll.
Cooper Brodzinski. He's assisted by number 24, Sam Sturl.
Sturl gets an assist.
Time of the goal, 3:04.
So at the 3:04 mark at Grand Rapids, a 1-0 lead. Taking a hit at center ice is Allison. He will move it deep into the Grand Rapids zone. Braden Holcomb into the Hibbing zone, has the puck get away from him by a bit. Puck comes up back to Young. Young has lost his stick, and he decides to go all the way deep in the zone and pick it up. On the far side, Cabina puts it out to center, and chasing it down there is McCray Murphy. Murphy quickly ahead to Bischoff, takes a hit, moves it into the zone where Andrican finds his defensive partner, and Hibbing tries to go back to Sanborn. Sanborn, nice job, and out they come. Here's Kemp. Kemp shoots it in deep. Puck rings the boards up behind Clafton. Now Peart. Peart makes a move at center ice. Gains the red line, and he flips it high and flips it deep, and he'll head to the player's box on a change. Puck to the half wall. Kemp goes rink wide. Andrican can't do anything with it. Now Zimba will give it a try. Zimba moves it ahead to Kemp and puts it deep into the Grand Rapids zone. Back to get it is Wilson. Hibbing making changes, so no forecheck, and Wilson lugs it up the near side. Wilson gains the zone, angle shot from the hash mark next to the wall, and Vozdecki will hold that for a face-off.
You know, that is one foreign name that you can pronounce, you know.
Again, and I asked him how to pronounce it for sure, and in a very Czech accent, he said Vozdecki.
Yeah.
Zulke keeps it in, puts it deep for Browse. Browse centering the third line tonight, or the second line actually, will be Browse, Goring, and Bonner as we start out. Through center ice, puck tipped into the zone by Freider. Thunderhawks back to get it. Now Zulke. Zulke shoots it in, and Grand Rapids, and you can tell this is a team maybe fighting a little illness. They're just going with quick shifts. Let's do our 30 seconds and get off the ice.
If you skate hard, 30 seconds is a lot.
That's right. Zulke goes long pass ahead to Miller, doesn't connect, but now Miller fights for it. Oh, looking for Brodzinski just off his stick. Brodzinski on the backhand, and Vozdecki turns that away. Brodzinski has a Grand Rapids goal, was looking for another one. Out front, shot by Miskovich is turned away, and that is the third line right now, is top of the net as Brodzinski had Vozdecki down. And the puck to Kemp. You know, if it doesn't sound like it's very noisy in here, it's not very noisy in here.
No.
It's not an illusion. You and I both remember this place full to the rafters, rocking and rolling.
Completely. I was thinking about as the national anthem was going down, I was like, man, I remember seeing people everywhere.
And back to get it is Zimba. Zimba. Has the puck.
I was going to say, it's kind of weird. You know, they get these new line combinations, but they sure seem like they're clicking off, passing the puck, and they know where people's at.
I like that third line so far. The Brodzinski, Miskovich, Miller line has looked really good so far.
And I was told that this line that's out there on the ice right now was the Bantam AA line 2 years ago.
With Holcomb, Bischoff, and Murphy?
Yep.
Up the boards it comes to Freider. Puck stopped at center ice. Back into the zone it comes. Giving chase is Goring. Gives a little love tap in the corner. Puck just out to center. Bonner will leave it for Easton Young. Young's long shot goes well wide. Rebounds to Browse. Browse plays it in deep. Bonner after it there. Bonner kicks it to his stick. Still fighting for it. There as well is Trevor Lehman. Puck squirts free to the near boards. Browse will dig it out to Young. Young moves past a couple players, gets it deep again. Puck goes to the far side where Lehman tries to move it ahead, but instead Grand Rapids takes over. Trying to move it in was Bonner, taken off his stick, and back comes Ethan Lund. Lund deep, now Easton Young, back to Peart. Thunderhawks had a possibility of an odd man rush if they hurried, but couldn't complete the pass easily. And an offside at the line as Miller says, I wasn't offside, but boy, sure looked like it from here.
That was that typical last move by the guy carrying the puck at that last second, so he kind of left Miller out to hang there.
And in the pregame show, Justin Tomlin talked about gap control. That's what you do, is you use that blue line as an extra defenseman and take your gap and make the puck carrier make that move right before the blue line, and then everything comes apart.
Sure, I've seen it thousands of times. You're right. That's what it could be used for.
As Peart moves it ahead to Brodzinski. Brodzinski with speed through center. Comes in on the far side. Drop pass. Doesn't quite connect with Miller. And back comes Westerberg. Westerberg's shot pushed away by Peart. Peart comes near side. Young. Now to Cody Miller. Miller stick handles in. Miller tries to go out front to Miskovich. That hit goes wide. Vozdecki accidentally trips his own defenseman in front of his net. Puck gloved down at center, and the two number 3s come together, Allison and Miller. Now the puck right in front off of that. I think Allison took the worst of that.
I do believe so. Miller's he's a big kid.
As the puck right on the post, and Vozdecki will jump on it and hold it for the face.
Big building, but we'll take time to thank a couple sponsors here. We'll thank Race Sport and Cycle, Timberlake Lodge, and Cushel and Chandler Insurance.
Off the face-off, Bischoff with a shot that goes wide. Murphy digs it out in the corner, finds Braden Holcomb. Holcomb has it taken away by Allison, and out come the Blue Jackets. Puck tipped away, and now Murphy. Murphy looks for help, has Bischoff coming with him. He'll take it in slowly, finds this man through. Bischoff shot right on, and Vozdecki makes the save. Puck is cleared down the ice, back into the Grand Rapids zone, and Wilson back to get it. Wilson through center finds Murphy, who just bulls over Zimba. Tries to put it out front. Zimba takes the puck, then runs into his own man, and Grand Rapids ends up with the puck, still in the zone. Holcomb tries to feather it to Brandon Goring. Now Murphy takes a hit from Zimba. Puck squirts to the far side, and out to center ice will come Andrican. Just tips it out to center, no farther. Now Goring takes a look. Drop pass to Zulke. Zulke has to come to the half wall to shoot it deep. Far side, Browse overskates it. Puck still at center ice. Picked up by Sam Sturl, and then relayed in by not out to center. Kept in there by Morquay. Deep in the zone. Browse trying to dig it out, but it will be brought out by Keegan Fink. Fink can't move it past center ice, and Morquay will poke it back into the Hibbing zone. 5:31 to go first period. 2-on-1 for the Blue Jackets. Coming in, shot doesn't get through, blocked by Sturl. Puck up the boards, Miskovich, nice little touch pass for Brodzinski. Brodzinski takes a shot, that's blocked by the defenseman Kabina. Cross ice pass goes past Sturl. Shall we say so far it's a little bit of uninspired hockey tonight?
Very much uninspired. I just looked up the clock and seen we were almost 13 minutes into this game.
1-0 Grand Rapids, 4:44 to go first period on the Grand Itasca scoreboard. Centering pass, that's knocked away by Sturl. Out it comes to center, here's Murphy. Murphy looks for some room, tries to cut in. Puck gets just ahead of him. Everyone else had gone to the bench on a change. So Murphy was all by himself. Now Murphy, shot, goal! Off the assist to Hunter Bischoff. High slot, beats Vozdecki glove side, and it's 2-0 Grand Rapids.
You know, that was a nice play. Murphy made all that play happen. I mean, coming down, he fought, and he even tried to dive for the puck, kind of poke it back to himself off the boards, and it just happened to come out to Bischoff, who made a nice feed to Murphy for that. That's nice hockey.
And then when Murphy, after he lost the puck, he cycled to the high slot, just above the, above the hash marks there, the face-off circle, which is a great spot to score from. 2-0 Grand Rapids. Puck cycled down low for Holcomb, rather. Holcomb works his way off the board, goes in front to Bischoff. Puck poked off his stick at the last moment. Puck banged off the boards out to center. Peart picks it up there. Peart chips it ahead to Bischoff. Bischoff can't find it. Young back to Peart. Now Young. Young turns at center, winds his way through center, gains the Hibbing blue line. Young, little touch pass. Now here's Peart, shot. Oh, what a save by Vozdecki. Got the cuff of his trapper on it and knocked it over the net. Now right out in front, shot. Oh, what a save by Vozdecki. Stole one from Bonner with the glove.
Yeah, plays like that, the goalies like that stuff. They're getting the shots they can see. They're open. That's what they like. What they don't like is when somebody's screening them, or you get a sniper coming in there where he's going to snipe you and make you look bad. But no, that was a nice save. He made some nice plays there. He looks very fast as a goalie.
Grand Rapids wins the draw. Back to the point to Zolke. Knocked off the puck, his brows for a moment. Gets it to Bonner. Puck outside the zone now, and here comes Allison. Joe Allison turned away at the blue line. Bonner plays it back for Zolke. Turns away from pressure there. Comes near side to Wilson. Wilson through center ice. Goring shoots it deep. Puck in the corner in the Hibbing zone. 2:44 to go. 2-0 Grand Rapids lead. Grand Rapids wins the JV game 5-1. It was a 2-1 game after 2 periods. And Grand Rapids opening it up in the third. Long pass through center ice, and no one there to pick it up.
We've had so much excitement in this game. I look at the scoreboard and it says shots Grand Rapids 7, Hibbing 1. But for some reason, I don't remember the Hibbing shot.
Yes, there was one shot about 2.5 minutes in.
Okay, because I was going to say
it was kind of a turnover, and it was actually a fairly close-in shot that Clafton turned away. Puck at the blue line, kept in. They go far side, but unable to control it. Janicic. Thunderhawks come into the Hibbing zone. Shot off the inside of the post. And actually, the goal light came on. Referee did not make a no goal or a goal call. Puck squirted right across the crease. Now it trickles past the post as the Thunderhawks buzzing. This third line has been all over the Hibbing Blue Jackets. You know, when you take arguably your number one center off the team, reshuffle the lines, and your third line is still this dominant, that speaks well for your depth.
Oh, yes, it does. I knew that was coming with the way these lines got shifted up right here. Grand Rapids got a lot of depth, I believe.
Puck out to center ice as Bischoff can't quite control it. Zimba will play it back the other way for Allison. Allison, he's been on the receiving ends of a couple hard hits. That one from Grant Wilson.
Previous to that, he ended up running into Miller again and took the short end of it.
1 minute in the period as the puck out to center. Bischoff giving chase and coming well out of the crease to smother that was Vitek Vozdecki, and gets there just before Bischoff. Bischoff goes over the top of him.
Well, the last 2 minutes have been a lot faster than the first 14 minutes.
Yes, they have. It's like that little Murphy burst.
Yeah.
Got everything going. Murphy now tries to center the puck, can't do it. Puck comes to the line, and Morquay lost an edge and couldn't keep it in. Sam Sturl has to retreat into his own zone. Goes to the far side. Murphy, just a tick late. Now Morquay again. Morquay comes to Sturl. Sturl, cross ice pass, tipped into the zone, kicked back out of the zone by Kabina. Now here comes Braden Holcomb. Holcomb. And drop pass to Murphy. That shot goes wide. Out to center ice comes Allison. Allison this time tries to cut away from pressure. Puck slides in harmlessly on Clafton. And Murphy to Goring. Goring has a poked off his stick, and the period will come to an end. After a period, 2-0, Grand Rapids leads. You're listening to Thunderhawk Hockey on J105 The Thunder and J105radio.com.
At American Bank, they're helping our neighbors and businesses succeed financially with savings and lending options suited to all kinds of lifestyles and professions. From personal loans to small business loans, American Bank has smart lending opportunities and great banking for individuals, families, and businesses. They believe you don't have to go far to get personalized, friendly service right here at home. To learn more about their flexible, secure consumer options, visit ambnk.com today. American Bank is a member FDIC and equal housing lender.
At Grand Rapids GM, their philosophy is simple, and that is achieving 100% customer satisfaction, not only in the vehicle, but in your entire experience. Their goal is that you enjoy your buying experience to the point that you feel comfortable in recommending your family and friends. Grand Rapids GM is the fastest growing dealership in the Northland. Make your next car buying experience an enjoyable one at Grand Rapids GM on the car corner, Highway 169 South, Grand Rapids.
Your number one Grand Rapids Thunderhawk fans, Auto Owners Insurance and Itasca Reliable Insurance are a winning combination. They'll work with you to insure your home, auto, business, and life to keep everything you value safe, sound, secure. Auto Owners Insurance, the no-problem people. Call Itasca Reliable Insurance in Grand Rapids today. 326-8518.
You don't want to work just any place, and you don't want to work just any time. Maybe it's breakfast, maybe it's lunch, maybe it's late nights, maybe it's weekends. Whatever it is, you want to be challenged and have fun. We think we can fit in. McDonald's can help give you the tools to learn, grow, and be what you want to be. They're hiring crew and maintenance positions in Grand Rapids, Hibbing, and Chisholm. McDonald's, your next best job is waiting. Ba-da-dun-dun-dun. I'm loving it.
Did you know that the Motor Shop sells mini four-wheelers? That's right, mini four-wheelers. Did you know the Motor Shop sharpens blades? I mean all blades. Mower blades, chainsaw blades, circular saw blades. They even sharpen knives, scissors, and chisels. And of course, they're the Northland's repair center for everything that spins. Electric motors, industrial tools, small gas engines, pumps, pressure washers, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, if it stops spinning, call the Motor Shop in downtown Grand Rapids.
Hi, this is Joey Del Greco with the Thunderhawk hockey team, and you're listening to Thunderhawk Hockey on J105 The Thunder.
And back at Hibbing Memorial Arena as the Zamboni's out giving us a new sheet of ice. And I made the comment about halfway through that period, somewhat uninspired hockey. It's one of those games that, there's not a lot of whistles, but I don't know, it just wasn't being played with a lot of urgency. Grand Rapids maybe getting lulled into playing Hibbing speed for a while.
And you're right on that. I do believe that happened because I noticed that Hibbing, they played a lot slower than Grand Rapids' pace. And what we've seen in the last few games, Grand Rapids is a very fast-paced team. They can play with the fast teams. They've had to. Where Hibbing, I noticed that, a little bit slower, but, I noticed that Hibbing, they got good plays, but it's tough. We got 6 good defensemen that it's tough to get through.
Yeah, very, very much so. And shots on goal 8-1, so not a lot of shots overall in the period.
No, and I'll tell you what, right now Cooper Brzezinski could have a hat trick.
Yes,
he has missed. The shots he's taken and the shots he's missed, he just barely put backhand over the net. He's had more opportunities than most of the other guys, and he come out, he wants to play hockey tonight.
And that third line has been the best line for Grand Rapids here in the first period.
You're right. I've watched him play. There's a lot of grit going on out there with those guys and skating hard. And Miller, it seems like Miller and Brzezinski play quite well together. And then you throw Miskovich in there, and it looks like it's working well. And that, the adding Bischoff to Murphy and Holcomb, like I said, that's an old Bantam AA team line. That's so. That's another good thing that, things are starting to gel. Maybe this is something the coach is seeing. Maybe this is people are talking to him and he's starting to realize it. This time of year to get it right.
We'll take another break, come back to run down first period scoring. 2-0 Grand Rapids after 1. You're listening to it on J105 The Thunder and J105radio.com.
Hi, this is Chris Henriksen, Executive Vice President of Mortgage Lending at Woodland Bank. Here with some mortgage do's and don'ts. Do. Check your credit report to make sure it's accurate. By law, you are entitled to 1 free credit report per year. Do. Pay down your credit card balances to help boost your credit score. Don't. Take out any new debt or switch jobs during the mortgage application process. We're always here for your mortgage questions and needs. Woodland Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Hi, this is Joe Chandler. Your business works hard to serve your customers well.
Cushel & Chandler Insurance and Grinnell Mutual have the same goals for our customers, the best protection and second-to-none service. That's why Grinnell Mutual's business insurance offers new rates and coverages. And if you own multiple businesses, you'll now only need a single policy. Trust in relationships. Trust in tomorrow. Trust in Cushel & Chandler Insurance, your local Grinnell Mutual agent. Contact us at 326-4655 today.
Experience true freedom in a Can-Am off-road vehicle. How? Through the Can-Am Holiday Blitz sales event that's happening now at Ray Sport and Cycle. From the valleys to the hills, from the dunes to the farm, we're ready, and we won't let anything get in our way, because this is where we ride best. Get to your local dealer for this Holiday Blitz sales event and get yourself a new Can-Am off-road vehicle at a great price. For a limited time, get up to $3,500 off on select 2019 models. Ray Sport and Cycle, South Highway 169, Grand Rapids.
Dr. Mike Hagley, Dr. Rachel Buchert, and Dr. Spencer Buchert at Grand Rapids Dental Care would like to take this time to wish the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks a very successful season. They know the importance of teamwork and dedication on and off the ice. The team at Grand Rapids Dental Care provides a full range of dental services and expert care. For all your dental needs, contact Grand Rapids Dental Care or visit them on the web at grdental.com. Grand Rapids Dental Care, for a lifetime of healthy smiles. Go Thunderhawks!
You don't want to work just any place, and you don't want to work just any time. Maybe it's breakfast, maybe it's lunch, maybe it's late nights, maybe it's weekends. Whatever it is, you want to be challenged and have fun. We think we can fit in. McDonald's can help give you the tools to learn, grow, and be what you want to be. They're hiring crew and maintenance positions in Grand Rapids, Hibbing, and Chisholm. McDonald's, your next best job is waiting. Ba-da-dun-dun-dun. I'm loving it.
Penalty on number 16, 2 minutes for slashing.
Coach, it's all tied up. What should we do?
Okay, let's set up a solid income plan with great diversification and an intelligent withdrawal rate. Come on now, let's crunch those numbers and get that goal. For winning guidance with your retirement game plan, give the coaching staff at Claremont Financial Advisors a call to put together your winning play.
Now in front, shot, they score!
Hi, this is Cooper Brodzinski with the Thunderhawk Hockey Team, and you're listening to Thunderhawk Hockey on J105 The Thunder.
2-0, Grand Rapids leads Hibbing after a period, and Eric will run down what happened. Not a lot, no penalties that period.
No penalties at all in that period.
And what, one icing?
Maybe one, maybe two. There was one at the end of the period there.
Yeah.
So
that's why it went quick.
It went quick. There wasn't many whistles at all in that period. Cooper Brzezinski got Grand Rapids on the board at the 3:04 mark with Sam Sterler taking a shot from the right point, and I thought it deflected off a Hibbing player into the goalie and right back to Brzezinski. He was at the bottom of the face-off circle, and he took a shot from there, and he was able to get it behind the goalie into the open net, which still there wasn't much net to shoot at. It was a nice shot to put Grand Rapids up 1-0. Then at the 13:02 mark of the first period, McCray Murphy scores a goal, which was a really nice goal. He kind of made it all happen himself. He brought the puck into the zone, and he lost it between two players, and the puck got away from him, and he actually went after the puck, and he was able to get it off the boards, and it bounced back out to Murphy, and he made a nice play to get back in the slot. It was open. Our Hunter Bischoff got it to him, and he was able to take a nice shot, and he scored the goal. So put Grand Rapids up 2-0. There's no penalties. The shots were 8-1 Grand Rapids. The one thing I did notice, I'd say the highlight of the first period would have to be is the goalie for Hibbing. He's quick. He's very fast. I can't imagine what goes through his mind when he came over here from another country to come play here, and he ends up in Hibbing playing. I imagine it's a different style of hockey. I guarantee you that compared to what it is over there. But no, he looks really good. He's got a good glove. He's quick.
Yeah, looks quick and athletic.
He does. Looks very athletic.
And the glove is the highlight. Made a couple really nice glove saves by Mars count. Without benefit of instant replay, face-offs 5 wins, 6 losses for 45%. Shot attempts 19 for Rapids, 4 for Hibbing. Blocks 3 for Rapids, 5 for Hibbing. And hits 8-9. 8 for Rapids, 9 for Hibbing. And scoring chances 6-1. So the one shot, Marv credits as a scoring. Back with second period action on J105 The Thunder and J105 Radio.
Business loans. American Bank has smart lending opportunities and great banking for individuals, families, and businesses. They believe you don't have to go far to get personalized, friendly service right here at home. To learn more about their flexible, secure consumer options, visit ambnk.com today. American Bank is a member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Her incident was a momentary misunderstanding.
Yes, sir, but...
Did you tell her it's our meats that are going all natural, not our drivers?
Yes, sir, that's not...
Did you tell her Jimmy John's is committed to serving sandwiches with only the finest all-natural ham, roast beef, salami, bacon, and real fresh turkey breast?
Yes, sir, I did, sir.
So she wants to photograph our sandwiches?
No, sir. Actually, she wants to do a calendar.
A what?
A calendar. You know, the men of Jimmy John's.
Dibs on January.
In this place, athletes face obstacles like nowhere else. The last 5 miles, the power play, the 2-minute warning. When the challenges come, we'll meet it together. Because it's your chance to show what you're made of, and the power to prove the toughest competition comes from within. This is Essentia Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine like nowhere else. Visit essentiahealth.org.
Miscavige Dental Clinic in Grand Rapids recognizes the importance of teamwork, a positive attitude, hard work, and commitment in all aspects of life. Whether it's school, a career, or hockey, success only comes to those willing to work for it. Miscavige Dental salutes Thunderhawk Hockey for all of their success over the years and knows this year's team is working hard to continue that tradition. Miscavige Dental Clinic, committed to patient-centered dental care.
Hi, this is John Bonner with the Thunderhawk Hockey Team, and you're listening to Thunderhawk Hockey on J105 The Thunder.
Grand Rapids back out on the ice. I'm sure we'll see Hibbing shortly. Grand Rapids leads 2-0 after a period. Shots on goal 8-1 Grand Rapids. And so far, Grand Rapids is at full health.
You're skating on Minnesota, your whole team stays healthy. That's a surprise to me.
We got to go to work. We got to get this done. And they're doing it. They're still playing a solid game and doing what they need to do.
You know, and that's funny you said that because that's one of the things professional hockey. They play so many games,
right?
You know, and they got to do that. Everybody said, well, how come they lost 5 in a row? Well, this is what happens. So.
Exactly right. Hibbing out and doing their skate around as we're just about set for second period action over on 96.9 KMFY. It is Greenway Hockey taking on Evelyn Gilbert, and that is a big game in Section 7 Single A with Greenway and Evelyn Gilbert. I would guess, and I haven't checked the QRF. I know it's coach's vote, so what does QRF mean? Not a whole lot, but I would guess Evelyn right now is a little bit ahead of Greenway in the seeding process there in 7 Single A.
You know, but you know, like Coach Tomlin said earlier, and it can happen to any team. If I can get to the third period and we're still in the game, you just don't know where it can go. And, you know, I think even though Greenway had a really good team to play against Hermantown last year, you just don't know with any of these teams. So, you know, you got to keep playing the game.
Hibbing will go from left to right and Grand Rapids from right to left here in period number 2. Thunderhawks leading 2-0. Allison will take the draw against Braden Holcomb. Again, goals to Brodzinski and McCrae Murphy in the first period for a 1-0 lead. And the referee has to shut the door. No one's going to help him here.
No, he was getting ready to drop the puck with them 2 doors open.
No, you can't do that. Now we're ready to go. And Grand Rapids wins the draw. It comes back to Young. Young flips it ahead. Hits Zimba, so no icing. Holcomb gets there first. Holcomb has it hit some moisture at the bottom of the faceoff circle and overskates the puck. Speaking of overskating the puck, did you see the replay of Brad Marchand overskating the puck on a shootout?
I did not. Oh, my goodness. I can't. I bought imagine.
In Philadelphia, needing a goal to keep the shootout going, just ticked the puck at center ice. Puck moved about 4 inches, and the shootout was over.
Well, that's got that, and you got a lot more people than sitting here today watching you.
That you do. Puck comes out to center as Holcomb puts it off the boards. And, you know, Marchand is probably not the most loved player around the league.
I would think not.
And there is a lot of moisture all over on this ice. You can see the puck just stopping about 3 or 4 times, and kind of.
There really is. I'm looking at that. There is.
Shot comes right on, and Vozdecki makes the save. It was right up by his neck area, and he holds it for the faceoff.
You know, and he's a big goalie. I look at him. You can see him a little better here. No, he looks like he's a big goalie, big, tall, thick goalie.
Yeah, I'm going to say he's about Clafton's size, about 6'2". Browse to take the draw to the right of Vozdecki. And now Hibbing's ready to go. Keegan Fink will take the draw against Browse. Puck at the half wall. Thunderhawks fight for it there. It'll bounce back to Keegan Fink. Fink moves it behind his own net. Bonner will get there first. Bonner pushed to the boards by Lehman. Puck squirts free to Vozdecki, who says, I'll just stop this and hold it for a faceoff.
You know, it's not off to a real fast start again, but Grand Rapids just seems like they're moving their feet a little bit more than they did in the first half of that game, or the first period.
Hibbing wins that draw. Zimba backhands it blindly up the boards and taken over, kept in by Zolke. Behind the net now to Bonner. Bonner chases it. Lehman gets there as well. Fink comes in as well. And the Thunderhawks will come away with it. Now a shot out front, saved by Vozdecki. And the puck goes into the corner, and we'll have a whistle and a face-off as the puck ends up in the crowd.
We'll take some time to thank the sponsors here to bring us this game this evening. We'll thank Essential Health, Nooches in the Corner, Super One Foods, Don Linger Ford, Paul Bunyan Communication, Lakewoods Chrysler.
Off the face-off puck. Behind the Hibbing net, trying to make a move. Coming out to center is Lund. Sturl picks it up. Quick cross-ice pass, goes past Miskovich, who gets knocked down for his trouble. Puck squirts right back to Miskovich. Now Lund plays it ahead to Allison. Out to center, Brodzinski gives chase. Was coming in. The problem, it was an offside. The referee was going to blow the whistle for the offside, and then Allison went over Sturl's stick, and we got a tripping call.
And that's what it was. Allison went over Sturl's stick.
So Hibbing will have a power play. Hibbing doesn't score a lot of goals, 2.07 goals per game, but their power play clicks along at 21%, which is not bad.
No, it is not bad.
Puck comes back to the point. They'll go to Zimba on the far side. Zimba plays it to the half wall. Back to Mitchell Zimba. Zimba now to Lund. Now Allison deep in the corner. Plays it to Lund. Lund to Zimba. Back to Lund. Top of the face-off circle. That shot deflected into the corner. Puck goes past Allison. It will come all the way to Lund at the point. Lund keeps it in at the blue line for a moment, but it comes to Peart. And now Grand Rapids with a 3-on-2. Stopping is Young. Young comes cross ice, but it comes outside the zone to Peart. Peart plays it back to Young, and now Peart and Young just play catch with the puck and retreat into their own zone, killing the penalty. Leaving it for Holcomb. Holcomb now picks a spot and almost picked the spot, but does get it out to center. Zimba has it taken away, looks for Brodzinski, for Braden Holcomb, who takes a shot that's tipped over the net. Now out to center ice comes Lund, but it's taken away by Browse, who turns and puts it back into the Hibbing zone. 45 seconds left in the Sam Sturl penalty.
This looks like a real smooth penalty kill for Grand Rapids. Ragging the puck backwards and passing back and forth and just wasting the time off to get that man back on the ice.
Now in his own zone is Sanborn. Sanborn moves it far side, tipped into the Grand Rapids zone. Clafton leaves it there for Zolke. And Zolke bangs it off the glass and all the way down the ice. Vozdecki has to handle it there, leaves it for Sanborn. Now Zimba. Zimba out to center, backhands it ahead, stopped by the Thunderhawks at the blue line. Wilson 1 second, and Sturl back on the ice. Did Hibbing get a shot on net?
Nope.
Don't believe so, but they may now, as a shot that goes wide of the net by Keegan Fink. Out to center ice. Here comes Brodzinski. Brodzinski to Miller. That shot hits Kabina and deflects wide. Now out to center ice. Puck bounces around and back into the Blue Jacket zone. Brodzinski came close to intercepting that cross ice pass, but now Gali into the Grand Rapids zone, throws it across in front of the net. Now Miskovic to Brodzinski. Brodzinski goes wide. Looks in front. Oh, just off the stick of Miskovic. Now a shot goes wide. Brodzinski tries to find it at the half wall to the point, kept in by Zulke. Zulke down low to Brodzinski. Threads a pass back to Wilson. Shots right on, and Vozdecki makes the save and holds on. 2-0 Grand Rapids, 11:22 to go, second period on the Grand Itasca scoreboard.
You know, the Hibbing, their power play looked pretty good there when they had the puck in the zone. They could work it around. But once Grand Rapids got control and got it out of their zone, it seemed like Grand Rapids had control of the puck most of that power play, or shorthandedness.
Puck deep into the corner. Thunderhawks come away with it. Puck in the Hibbing zone. Holcomb tries to turn away from Zimba. Puck poked off his stick. And bounces to Bischoff. Tries to get it back to Holcomb. Now Murphy. Murphy finds a little room. Misses the net. To the point. Kept in. Morquay's shot turned away by Vozdecki. That was within a shave of ice.
Yeah, yes, it was.
Whew. Morquay keeping it in at the point. Now shoveling it behind the net was Allison. Comes to the point and not out. Sturl on the backhand, gets it to Morquay, backhands it to Bischoff. His shot deflects to Murphy and spins around with the backhand, and I'm not sure how Vozdecki figured out that shot was coming from that angle.
Yeah, you know, he just looks like a big goalie. I don't know what it is, but he just looks like he's a big goalie, and he's got a really good wingspan out there. And to get them pads on, I noticed that wherever he's learned to play hockey, they play the same style as where the goalie's on the ground. You know,
all the time.
All the time.
That is the way goaltending is these days. Puck at the half wall, taken away by Browse. Browse turns, tries to find some room, center of the ice. His shot blocked. Now it comes back to the point to Peart. Peart moves it to Young. Young thinks about going to Peart. Instead, Peart dives down low and they knock it off the boards to Peart. Peart circles the net, comes back the other way on the backhand, looking for Browse. Puck bounces past the net. Now Goring back to the point. Keeping it in is Young. Shot that went off the face mask of Vozdecki, I believe, but he kept it out. Doesn't matter which part of the equipment you get it with. To the point, Peart. Peart, he was looking back door to Young. They scored on that on Tuesday, last game. Now Young behind the net, comes out, backhand. And that's turned away by Vozdecki. Just stood his ground at the point. To the point, not out. And we're going to have a whistle and an elbowing penalty against Grand Rapids. And boy, that shift, Hibbing was just holding on. They could not get possession of the puck to clear it. They couldn't even get possession long enough to ice the puck.
No, that penalty is going to go to number 11, Wade Browse on that. And look, elbow penalty.
Greenway leading 1-0 over Evelyn Gilbert after a period of play. Again, that game on our sister station, 96.9 KMFY. 9:13 to go, second period. Grand Rapids leads 2-0. Have to kill another penalty here as the puck comes near side. Shot. Oh, Clafton didn't see that off the stick of Sanborn. Got right in his kitchen, but being he's down and covering all of the low part of the net, hit him and stayed right in front, no rebound.
No, you're right. That one, I thought there'd be a rebound for sure on something like that.
Sanborn puts it deep, goes to the far side to Lund. Lund at the half wall, backhands it down low for Allison in the corner. Allison turns away from Zulke. Zulke still hassling him. Now Freider comes away with it. Looks out front. There's no one there for Hibbing as they play all around the perimeter. No one in front of the net right now. And the puck slides back to the point. You know, and I know you need some players on the outside to control the puck in the power play, but someone's got to be crashing the net.
No, and there's no crash in the net. They just seem like they're just. It's like Grand Rapids has an intimidation that they don't want to. Hibbing doesn't want to get inside at all. You know, like that right there. Just a mishandled puck right there.
Holcomb is providing the forecheck, but now coming out is Lund. Lund through center ice, has a little speed. Long shot from an angle, and Clafton takes that with the trapper, holds on for the face-off. 8:01 to go, second period, 48 seconds in the Hibbing power play.
I think the pad would be much better to block those with, though. For me.
As puck out to center ice off the face-off. Bonner can't control it at the Grand Rapids blue line. Again out to center. Zimba goes far side, gets it to Kemp. Kemp relays it behind the Grand Rapids net. Picked up there by Sturl, who shoots it all the way down the ice. Behind his own net is Cabina. Cabina goes far side. That is cross ice pass. It's a Grand Rapids skate. Deflects back into the zone. Cabina goes back for it. Bonner provides the forecheck. 8 seconds left in the Grand Rapids power play. Through center ice now comes Kemp. Kemp shoots it into the Grand Rapids zone. Comes outside right away, and offside was Browse. Chased it before it was in.
He needs to come out of the penalty box, too.
Yeah, had fresh legs, got ahead of the puck. As Morquay shoots it in deep into the Hibbing zone. 2-0 Grand Rapids. We haven't had any scoring yet in the second, both goals in the first. Henry Sturl plays it back to the point. Shot back in, rings the boards behind Vozdecki. Morquay keeps it in at the point. Long shot gloved by Vozdecki, and he'll hold it for the face-off.
I see that that's that fourth line out there for Grand Rapids. You got Justin Kerr, Hayden DeMars, and Henry Sterl out there.
Henry Sterl, and 16 will be Garrett Drotz. Drotz, Kerr?
Kerr, yeah.
Kerr, okay.
Yeah, Justin Kerr.
The coach told me that Drotz was going to be dressing and would wear 16. All right. But everyone says Kerr, so I won't believe the coach anymore. As we have a discussion between the referee and coach. Don't bang your, I can hear your clipboard banging. You're playing drums for me there, Marv. You were keeping time quite nicely, though. That's right. Face-off will be to the right of goaltender Vitek Vozdecki.
So that's what it was about?
They weren't allowing him a line change, so Sturl comes back out, or Zulke comes out, and Peart goes off. Puck played back to Zulke. Zulke at the point, takes a shot. Deflected just wide. I don't think Vozdecki got a good look at that one. Out to center ice, and Young has to skate it down. Turns, loses it. Allison can't move it through center. Young plays it back to Zulke. Zulke now to Kerr. And the puck taken away at center. Shot back into the Grand Rapids zone. Now Zulke. Zulke moves it past the red line. Now gains the Hibbing blue line. Centering pass, bounces back. Trying to get a shot off was DeMars. That goes off his stick. Now Young. Young comes in, cranks a slap shot, and that's turned away by Vozdecki. Out to center ice, and Young has to chase it down. Young into his own zone. 5:35 to go. 2-0 Grand Rapids. Gives it up to Allison. Allison can't do anything with it. Puck out to center ice. Thunderhawks making changes. As Brandon Goring out to supply the forecheck. Can't do it as Allison backhands it into the Grand Rapids zone. Morquay moves it ahead to Murphy. Now Goring turns in his own zone. Moves it ahead, giving chase Brodzinski. Puck comes out to center. Sturl moves it ahead to Brodzinski. Brodzinski had Grand Rapids' first goal. Tries to work around Zimba. Nice job by Zimba, pinching him off at the boards. And Zimba takes over behind his own net. Backhands it up the boards to Kemp. And the puck now out to center, down the ice, icing on the Blue Jackets. Faceoff will come back to the left of goaltender Vitek Vozdecki. 2-0 Grand Rapids on the Grand Itasca scoreboard.
Well, so far they got Grand Rapids with 9 shots in this period, and Hibbing's got 3 in this period. So each team's a little bit on pace. Hibbing's got three more than they had in the first period.
Right out in front, Vozdecki pokes it up the slot, doesn't get it out. Morquay's shot doesn't get through. Now Zimba in his own zone. He'll move it up the boards and out to center ice. Here comes Fink. Keegan Fink's shot right on, and Clafton will hold on for the face-off.
We'll take some time to thank some of our sponsors for tonight's game. We'll thank Carsprush Auto Parts, Dutch Broom, Ferro Gas, Iron Trail Motors, Ray's Sport and Marine, Taco John's, and McDonald's.
Face-off to the left of goaltender Carter Clafton. Browse taking the draw against Allison. That's won by the Blue Jackets. Zimba's shot goes wide of the post. Behind the net, Thunderhawks can't control it. Now they will with Wilson. Wilson, his pass through center ice deflects away, and back comes Allison. Allison, centering pass, that's blocked at the last moment by Wilson, and back come the Thunderhawks. Bonner gains the blue line, goes for the centering pass, and it's cleared to the boards. Allison out to center, that's poked off his stick. Now turning, trying to work his way up the boards is DeMars. Nice to see Hayden DeMars out there. Hasn't played much this season, been playing the last week and a half on the JV team. Puck tipped into the Grand Rapids zone. And Morquay quickly cranks it ahead to Miller. Miller tips it into the zone, and going after it is DeMars. DeMars tries to dig it out, but Cabina goes the other way. Out to center, and here comes Golly. Golly pinched off by Henry Sturl. Now Easton Young. Young turns behind his own net. Now Young out to center, loses the puck. Coming in, poke checked away by Clafton. Thunderhawks, Sturl gains the zone. Young shot, hits a Hibbing player, and quickly out to center ice comes Fink. Fink's shot turned aside by Clafton. Now the Thunderhawks out to center as DeMars tries to chase after the puck, kept in at the point. Stick handling in, we're gonna have a penalty on Hibbing, and the puck finally stopped by Vozdecki, and he'll hold for a face-off. Thunderhawks will get their first power play with 2:14 left in the period.
You know, that was, Brzezinski's got good hands. He was trying to get inside like that, you know, I mean, that's the thing where you hit, the way his speed is deceiving. He could be shooting out front and that goalie go with him and leave that whole side of the net open.
2:14 to go, period number 2. Grand Rapids leads 2-0. No scoring here in the second. Brzezinski will take the draw against Ethan Lund. Puck shot down the ice.
Number 3, Joe Allison, 2-minute minor for slashing.
A slashing call on Allison.
Time of the penalty,
Peart
14:46.
Gets it ahead to Miskovich. Miskovich tries a centering pass that almost deflects off of Sanborn and into the net. Puck in the corner. Murphy will take over. Murphy now to Holcomb. Holcomb turns away from Lund, puts it down low. Now back to Murphy. They go back door to Young. Can't quite put it in. Shot wide off the one-timer. Young again. Goes far side for Peart. Now here's Holcomb. Holcomb down low. Shot off the side of the net. Murphy looking for the sharp angle shot. Hit it off the post. Played down low again to Murphy. Murphy. Now to Holcomb. Holcomb has some room. Comes out front. His shot hits the traffic and goes wide. Now Miskovich in the corner. 50 seconds left in the Grand Rapids power play. Shot goes over top of the net. Now Easton Young. Final minute of the period. Young gets it back. Behind the net. Out front. Miskovich has to go over his stick. Peart at the point. Finds Young. Young out front. Goes backside. Shot over the net. And Holcomb shakes his head. He had half of the net to shoot at and put it over the top. Now Holcomb again. Face-off circle out front. That goes wide off of Miskovich's stick. Grand Rapids, I don't think, has been outside the zone yet in this power play. Young backhands it down low. Miskovich takes a bit of a bump. Murphy there as well. He'll take a bump. And that will be the end of the power play for the Thunderhawks. Back to Peart. Peart goes down low and tipped in by Holcomb. Braden Holcomb on the tip in. Assist to Peart. It'll be an even strength goal. It happened just after the penalty expired, and the Thunderhawks take a 3-0 lead.
You know, Braden Holcomb's been snake bit on a few of them here, lately. He's worked his butt off, and to get that goal, that's probably got to feel pretty good. Finally, one went in the net for him.
And that one, Peart, that was completely on purpose. Peart looked, saw Holcomb, took what I call the shot pass, a low wrister on the ice that Holcomb could tip in from the side. Murphy will also get assists, and that will do it for period 2. Grand Rapids scores late. They lead 3-0 after 2. You're listening to it on J105 The Thunder and J105radio.com.
Did you know that the Motor Shop sells mini four-wheelers? That's right, mini four-wheelers. Did you know the Motor Shop sharpens blades? I mean all blades. Mower blades, chainsaw blades, circular saw blades. They even sharpen knives, scissors, and chisels. And of course, they're the Northlands Repair Center for everything that spins. Electric motors, industrial tools, small gas engines, pumps, pressure washers, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, if it stops spinning, call the Motor Shop in downtown Grand Rapids.
Be true to your school. Hi, this is Christy. Arrow Embroidery carries the most comprehensive line of apparel for the area schools, including Grand Rapids, Greenway, Hill City, Deer River, Hibbing, Northland, Nashwauk, Big Fork, and others. Get your customized school logo wear on athletic apparel and create your very own softball, baseball, lacrosse, and track and field jerseys for your team. Arrow Embroidery makes your team look its best. Located on West 5th Street in Grand Rapids.
We're here with Kirk Adams, Northern Market President of Deerwood Bank. Kirk, why is it important for you to support Grand Rapids Thunderhawk Athletics?
Being born and raised here, I love supporting the community that helped raise me. That is why I am working with my team at Deerwood Bank to bring nice and simple banking to the entire Grand Rapids area. From your first savings account to life after retirement, we're here to help you.
Deerwood Bank. Banking made nice and simple. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
The Rife Arts Council and Miles Rife Performing Arts Center have been presenting the best live entertainment for almost 40 years. But we need to clear something up. When we say the Rife has the best live entertainment, we're excluding high school sports in this equation. There is nothing like the experience of a varsity game. We would be crazy as HE double hockey sticks to think otherwise. But we'll keep practicing, working hard as a team to bring you, the fans, the best shows in town. We might even get some student athletes on stage, hockey players in wigs and makeup. Now that's the best live entertainment. For tickets or more information about the Rife, visit rifecenter.org.
Get the taco combo at a Taco John's. Get full for $6.
The Taco combo is back.
Holy,
And the only way to get it out of your head is to get it into your mouth. Right, what he said. For a limited time at Taco John's. Bigger, bolder, better.
At Lakewoods Chrysler, we know you have many choices of where to buy and service your vehicles. So when you choose to do business with us, we're grateful because we strive to earn your business. We're the only two-time recipient in the Northland of the prestigious Customer First Award for Excellence. It's good to know. It just means we're here to serve you. We make it easy to choose us with our guaranteed financing. Here at Lakewoods Chrysler, home of the triple guarantee. Guaranteed best price, guaranteed credit, guaranteed best customer service. Lakewoods Chrysler, striving to provide you with the very best, and we're going to keep doing it.
Hi, this is Carter Claflin with the Thunderhawk Hockey Team, and you're listening to Thunderhawk Hockey on J105 The Thunder.
Back at Hibbing Memorial Arena, Grand Rapids scoring late in the second. They lead 3-0 over the Hibbing Blue Jackets after 2 periods of play. And I was thinking right at the end of that, towards the end of the period before Grand Rapids scored, you know, this is what Hibbing wanted. They were hanging around, playing that little rope-a-dope. All of a sudden, they had a couple chances. Maybe not all of them came, you know, developed into great chances, but a little bit of space in the zone. And you're thinking, boy, you're one break away from really having this be a tight game.
You know, I was thinking the same thing as you were, and I had looked earlier, and I looked at these games they played against some of the rivalries from the old Iron Range Conference. They didn't get blown out by nobody. They played close games, and I do believe I see how it's happening. I mean, they play a little slower game, and it seems like, you know, Grand Rapids being down a little bit, and they could be a little bit, you know, got some guys sick and some changing some lines up, and don't look like they're, you know, the Grand Rapids team that's, you know, flying all the time. But I can see how it slows down, and Tomlin was right. If I can get to that third period and keep these guys, you know, and 3-0's nothing. You know, I mean, you get a couple breaks here and there, and, you know, I would like to see 2-0. I mean, they would have liked to see 2-0, but you know, you get to the point to where you're not being blown away, and you know, if all goes right, you know, you play another good period. You know, outshot 20-6 in the game so far, but you know, Hibbing got a few shots. I'd say out of that 6 shots they got one really good quality shot out of that 6 shots. But
right.
You know, they're playing the game. They're coming out. They're not giving up. They're trying. They're skating. It's just, you can see, even though Grand Rapids is down a little bit, that, you know, Grand Rapids still has the upper hand, that Grand Rapids has the speed over the guys. So it's one of them games, you know, it is a slower game, you know.
No question. And that, you know, part of my point was how big that third goal was. You know, now it doesn't quite feel, you know, at 2-0, and all of a sudden you're thinking, man, we're 1 goal away from this being really tight. Now you say, okay, we got that third goal late. Now we can cruise. We'll take another break and come back to run down second period stats. You're listening to Thunderhawk Hockey. Thunderhawks lead 3-0 after 2 on J105 and J105radio.com.
When you think of Super One Foods, what comes to mind? Hi, this is Nate, manager of Super One South, where we are proud of many things that our store has to offer. Our produce department has the freshest product around, including local and organic items. Our extensive full-service meat department literally has something for everyone, like fresh fish, full-service butcher department, and top-of-the-line daily fresh-cut meats. Have you shopped our floral department? We have plants, beautiful floral bouquets, cards, decorations, and balloons. Super One Foods, proud to be a part of your community.
I'm here with Lane, whose husband, Wade Chido, is the new Grand Rapids Thunderhawks head hockey coach. Lane, you guys recently moved here. Who did you decide to use, and why?
We chose to work with Brett Backfeld with Coldwell Banker because he had a unique pulse on the community and his connections to the community. He was proactive, responsive, and creative. I had a growing family at the time, so it was important to me to have someone who was responsive and proactive to my needs and questions.
Coldwell Banker, Northwoods Realty. Work with the best.
Winter Total Inventory Clearance Sale at Iron Trail Motors. Over 400 vehicles in stock. Pre-owned 2013 GMC Sierra Crew Cab 4x4 for only $286 per month. 2014 Kia Sorento all-wheel drive for $149 per month. 2015 Chevy Equinox all-wheel drive for $193 per month. 2007 Chevy Tahoe 4x4 for $179 per month. Iron Trail's Winter Total Inventory Clearance. Shop irontrail.com today. GMC $16.99, Sorento $10.49, Equinox $13.49, and Tahoe $11.99. APR for 72 months plus tax, title, license, and service fees. Call 218-741-2355 for details.
You've tried the rest? Now try the best pizza, wings, and burgers in town. The Dutch Room and Mad Dog's Pizza is the place to watch sports. The Dutch Room has a huge menu with lots of finger food available for during or after the game. The Dutch Room features multiple TVs, a game room, and a completely remodeled private event room. Before or after the game, meet your friends for a great time. The Dutch Room and Mad Dog's Pizza, Highway 2 West, Grand Rapids.
Hello, this is Nate Lloyd, one of the commercial lenders at Grand Rapids State Bank. This bank has a feel for the community that comes with the experience of providing service for generations. Our customers and this community know they can count on us. We work to simplify the banking process for our customers. We make it easy to do business with us. I grew up in Grand Rapids, and I love that I'm able to work at a bank where the relationships I've built make a difference. This is my community and my bank.
The Grand Rapids State Bank. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Hey, this is Hunter Bischoff with the Thunderhawk Hockey Team, and you're listening to Thunderhawk Hockey on J105 The Thunder.
Grand Rapids leads 3-0 after 2, and you have a goal and some more penalties to talk about.
We got a few penalties, three of them anyways, but Grand Rapids scored right late at the period. It's the 16:51 mark with Holcomb getting the goal with an assist going to Pert and Murphy, which is one of them plays that it started with Pert. He took the puck in and he got from Murphy, got the pass from Murphy, and he just took the puck in, just waited, and he found Holcomb. And you know, it's one of them plays that was real slow motion, but it counts. And Braden, I'm glad he got on the board finally because he had been kind of snake bitten.
Yeah, he was.
You know, for the last few games, he's got some assists and he's worked his hind end off to make some of them goals happen for Murphy. But you know, that's what it is. You know, everybody's got to contribute one way or another. Then there was 3 penalties in the game. Grand Rapids had 2 penalties and Hibbing had 1 penalty. Shots on net for that period were 9 for Grand Rapids and 5 for Hibbing to make the total of 20 shots for Grand Rapids and 6 for the Hibbing for shoot. I'm trying to figure out what they're saying. They're loud here.
Yes, you can hear the PA system. They're doing their chuck-a-puck right now. Face-offs, Grand Rapids winning 6, losing 9 at 40%. Shot attempts, 25-8 Grand Rapids. Blocks, 1 for Rapids, 6 for Hibbing. Hits, 8 for Grand Rapids, 14 for Hibbing. And scoring chances at 4-1. Grand Rapids to Hibbing, and that agrees with what you said. One of those shots out of those 5 scoring chance.
Yeah, you know, and I mean, he got in, he made a nice shot, and you know, Clapton got the glove on it. You know, it was one of them ones. I noticed with Clapton, he likes to use that glove a lot of times. To me, if I was the goalie, I'd think it'd be easier to just throw my leg out than lean all the way down and use the glove. But no, it's one of those games where we said at the beginning of the game that you know, it's going to be a game where Hibbing's going to come out and play their game and, you know, kind of bring it down to Grand Rapids. Grand Rapids was, you know, kind of went down to Hibbing level, it looked like a little bit. I've seen that so many times before in any sport where you get a good team come in, they're on a roll, they're playing well, and they come into a team that's, you know, down a little bit or they're a little different style, and it's so easy to play into their game instead of play your game and continue because, you know, you come out flying and, you know, I mean, yeah, okay, you can get way ahead of these guys, but then you keep that pace up when you're so far ahead? No, you're going to lay back a little bit. So I think it started from the beginning of the game. But I do see, and I like these new lineups, even though they're, you know, they're filling for guys being not feeling so well, they're working good together. Still a lot of hustle in the guys. You know, Cooper Brzezinski,
he's had a great game.
He's had 2 opportunities. I thought he was going to get in on that short side over there.
Yeah, you said he could have a hat trick in the first period. He could have had another one. Could have 4 now.
Yeah, you're right, completely.
We'll take one more break. Come back with third period action. Grand Rapids leading 3-0. You're listening to it on J105, The Thunder.
Join us for our outstanding breakfast buffet every Sunday from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Timberlake 17th Street Grill. Sunday buffet features made-to-order omelets, waffles, breakfast meats, biscuits and gravy, fruit, pastries, and much more. Adults $15, kids ages 4 to 10, $10, children 3 and under eat for free. Large group reservations suggested. Gather your family and friends and come and enjoy a delicious Sunday breakfast buffet at the Timberlake Lodge, Grand Rapids.
At Grand Rapids GM, their philosophy is simple, and that is achieving 100% customer satisfaction, not only in the vehicle, but in your entire experience. They're 169 South, Grand Rapids.
Hi, this is Chris Henriksen, Executive Vice President of Mortgage Lending at Woodland Bank. Here with some mortgage do's and don'ts. Do. Check your credit report to make sure it's accurate. By law, you are entitled to one free credit report per year. Do. Pay down your credit card balances to help boost your credit score. Don't. Take out any new debt or switch jobs during the mortgage application process. We're always here for your mortgage questions and needs. Woodland Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
When you need a funny part at a price that's right, that red and blue sign is just within sight. Roll in to CarQuest and roll on.
If your current windshield blades are more than 6 months old, they need to be replaced. Save $8 when purchasing 2 Trico Onyx wiper blades. Save $4 on your rear wiper on your SUV or minivan. Free installation on most models. Great prices every day at CarQuest Grand Rapids.
Roll in to CarQuest and roll on.
Hi, this is Joe Chandler. Your business works hard to serve your customers well. Cushel & Chandler Insurance and Grinnell Mutual have the same goals for our customers, the best protection and second-to-none service. That's why Grinnell Mutual's business insurance offers new rates and coverages. And if you own multiple businesses, you'll now only need a single policy. Trust in relationships. Trust in tomorrow. Trust in Cushel & Chandler Insurance, your local Grinnell Mutual agent. Contact us at 326-4655 today.
Ray Sport and Marine is looking to hire a full-time salesperson. Position available immediately. Pay is salaried with commission. Benefits package available at time of hire. Qualified applicants should have some experience in a marine setting with fishing boats and outboard motors. Knowledge of the major brands of boats, motors, and marine accessories. A professional and friendly personality. Willingness to learn. Expert sales skills. Attention to detail. Neatness in workspace and appearance. Understanding of typical computer applications and flexibility with work hours. To apply, submit resume to Ray's Marine in person. Email to eric@raysmarine.com or apply online at raysmarine.com/employment.
Hi, this is Braden Holcomb with the Thunderhawk Hockey Team, and you're listening to Thunderhawk Hockey on J105, The Thunder.
One more period of hockey to go here from Hibbing Memorial. Grand Rapids leading 3-0. A couple scores that we have. Greenway leading Evelyn Gilbert 1-0 after 1. We should get an update shortly on that. Eden Prairie leading Minnetonka 3-1. Buffalo has come back to tie Edina 2-2 in the second.
Wow.
Edina was up 2-0 early there.
See, that's one of them games where get Edina to play your speed.
That's right. And Grand Rapids again going left to right. Hibbing going right to left as we start period number 3. Grand Rapids in their own zone comes to Easton Young. Young will leave it for Peart. Peart with some speed through center. Little shoulder shift. Takes a shot right on Vozdecki, the save. Bischoff now the other side. It'll slide back to the point to Young. Young half wall to Braden Holcomb. Holcomb digs it out to Bischoff. Bischoff, Murphy, Holcomb. All three forwards are within about a 10-foot spot along the boards. And Grand Rapids will dig it out front. Tipped away by Vozdecki. And now Freider tries to get it out to center. Can't initially, and now they will. Allison tips it into the Grand Rapids zone. Young takes over there. Ahead it comes to Holcomb. Holcomb puts on the brakes. Leaves it there for Murphy. Murphy now to Holcomb, who takes a hit. Bischoff tries to look out front. Puck still deep in the corner. And finally, shooting it around to the other side is Sanborn. It'll come to Wilson at the point. To Holcomb. Holcomb takes a look out front and spin around slap shot by Bischoff. I think Vozdecki got a piece of it, maybe with the skate. Thunderhawks making changes. Goring, who's all the way up to the second line today, comes out with some illnesses. Second line going Browse, Bonner, and Goring. Browse behind the net. Comes back to the point to Wilson. Wilson finds Browse again, who tips it behind the net. Now Bonner puts on the brakes out front, and the backhand goes just wide, and the net comes off of its pins. So we'll have a face-off. This should be in the Hibbing zone.
Yeah, let's take some time to thank some more of our sponsors here. We're going to thank the Woodland Bank, Grand Rapids GM, American Bank, Deerwood Bank, Grand Rapids State Bank, We'd like to thank them for making this game possible this evening.
Face off to Vozdecki's right. 3-0 Grand Rapids on the Grand Itasca scoreboard. Browse to take the draw, and he will win it back to the point to Wilson. Wilson puts it down low for Bonner. Bonner pushed into the boards. Comes to the half wall, slides past Browse. Goring helps, and along with Wilson, keeps it in for a moment. And now out to center ice comes Westerberg. Shoots it in. Clafton leaves it there. Westerberg and Fink, I believe, trying to apply the forecheck. Thunderhawks will gain control now in their own zone. Puck comes to the half wall. Zulke behind his own net. Goes around Westerberg. Now out to center, Zulke. Looking like he's traded numbers with Peart out front, and two Grand Rapids players, neither of them could touch it. Now a shot doesn't quite get through. Third time that two Hibbing players have run into each other in front of their own net tonight. And that one hurt. Allison said, not enough that I get hit from all the Grand Rapids players. I had to take it from my own guys.
Exactly.
Now Lund, long shot right on, and Clafton will make the save and hold on. 3-0 Grand Rapids, 45 to go, third period.
You know, I watched that Joe Allison. He's a scrappy little player, but I feel bad for him. I mean, he's challenged a few guys today that he probably should have thought about. He's been on his hind end more than once.
Face-off comes back to the point. Zimba loses at Miskovic with some room, comes in, shot, save with the blocker by Vozdecki, and it goes into the netting. Miskovic had some room, but didn't have enough room to cut across the net. Just had to take that angle shot, tried to go high side, and nice save by Vozdecki.
Yes, it was. I like to see these players trying to pick corners instead of just throwing it in the midsection of a goalie.
Off the face-off, puck comes to the half wall. Bounces off a couple players, kept in for a moment. Now out to center ice comes Lund. Lund will gain the line, tries to lug it along the boards. Allison there as well. Thunderhawks trying to dig it out. Morquay there. Comes back to Allison, who throws it at the net. It goes wide to the point, kept in by Sanborn. Closest thing to a forecheck that we've seen by Hibbing right now. As Lund tries to get it out front. Freider can't control it. Now the Thunderhawks will come out to center. Here's Miskovic. Miskovic at the half wall. Down low. Puck rebounds back to Peart, who's all the way down low. Miller says, hey, I played defense last year. I can do it again right now. As Peart decides to play forward for a while. And now out front, puck taken away there by Ethan Lund, and out to center ice. And deep into the Grand Rapids zone, Peart back to get it.
Remember, we talked all the year, Miller uses his body, he's a big kid, he's a good checker. He hit number 6 for Hibbing, and when he came to the box, all he did is just roll over the box and fell into the box.
And he's actually getting looked at a little bit on the bench, right?
Yes, he is
number
right
6.
now. Yes.
Puck in the Hibbing zone as Holcomb can't control it. Hibbing moves it up to the wall, but Young keeps it in. Young flips it toward the net, and that's flipped right into the crowd. And Grandma has to make the save in the bleachers. And saved all the nachos. No nachos were harmed.
You know, this is one rink that I've noticed over the years. The puck don't leave it too often. You know, for some reason, they got high-end glass. Seems like they got a lot higher end glass here for some reason.
As the puck shot into the Hibbing zone, Bischoff there at the half wall, double teamed by a couple white shirts. Puck back into the zone as Fink behind his own net comes near side to Cabina. Cabina loses the puck. Putting on the brakes is Murphy. Out front, Holcomb, backhand, and the puck goes behind the net. Now there's one time, you know that's what Chido's talking about, trying to be too pretty. Now Young in front. Puck bounces back to the point, kept in by Wilson. That extra pass didn't connect, and Holcomb was actually in a pretty good spot to shoot it. Kept in by Wilson again. Wilson's shot goes over top of the net. 3-0 Grand Rapids. Now Murphy. Dot of the face-off circle. Now high slot. Still on the backhand. Tries to drive low. Now comes to the half wall. He'll leave it. Pinching in is Young. Young across the front of the net. And his backhand is stopped by Vozdecki. Puck backhanded out to center. And chasing it is Golly. Golly has the puck go into the corner. And Holcomb. Holcomb moves it ahead to Young. Young and Brandon Goring play catch. Goring shot. The blocker saved by Vozdecki, and it goes into the netting. That was some high-speed catch playing.
Yeah, it was there. It really was. Easton Young is so fast, and he's so talented with the puck. For him to take it, pick it up at the blue line and be able to get that close into the net, right into the crease and try to get that goal. Again, there's our defensemen stepping up to doing what they need to do.
Peart on the far side, his shot gets right in on Vozdecki, makes the glove save and holds on for the faceoff. Faceoff will be to Vozdecki's left. Shots on goal, 24-7 Rapids. We're in the third period, 10:21 left. A 3-0 Grand Rapids lead on the Grand Itasca scoreboard. Zulke's shot hits a defenseman and trickles in on Vozdecki, who smothers it for another faceoff.
Yeah, that's another nice play with Grand Rapids. They win so many faceoffs cleanly right to their defenseman and the open guy to take that shot. I've seen a lot of that done this year.
Browse taking the draw. You said it. Right back to Zulke. Half wall across to Goring. That pops away from him. Goring chases it behind the net. Puts it up to the near side. Kept in by Goring. Goring tries to go down low. Working hard against Cabina. Now Bonner. Bonner leans in on the backhand. Goes behind the Hibbing net. Bonner tries to turn away from the back check. Now Goring will take another look. Puck at the half wall, moved ahead, and it does come out to center. Peart moves it to Bonner. Bonner on the wall, on the backhand, has Browse cutting toward the net. And Bonner pulled down, no call there. Been a couple questionable no calls in the last 30 seconds, hasn't there?
No, I think the referee evened that one up because when Bonner was on the ice there, he literally tripped that guy, and there was no call on that one. So, I think that was even play there.
Okay. 9:07 to go. As Peart will carry it all the way to the blue line. Look in, slide it in front. Kerr looking for the tip. Goes off the end of his stick. Now Justin Kerr again. Leaves it behind the net. Fourth line out for the Thunderhawks as DeMars. DeMars works behind the net. Leaves it for Kerr. Justin Kerr on the backhand. Now to Zulke pinching in. Zulke tries to go back for Henry Sturl, and too far for him. And Hibbing will get it out to center. Puck shot into the Hibbing zone. Thunderhawks make changes, leading 3-0, 8:18 to go, period number 3. DeMars takes a bump, works it down low against Trevor Lehman. Now the puck shot down the ice. We'll have an icing call on Hibbing, and the faceoff will come back into the Hibbing zone.
That was some nice stick work by that fourth line down there. Justin Kerr's got some good hands behind the net there. To be able to go back and forth with Hayden like that and be able to, to keep control of it, just couldn't get an open guy in the front.
Brodzinski will take the draw for the Thunderhawks to the right of Vozdecki against Fink. And the face-off won again by the Thunderhawks. They've had a much better period winning the draw. As they say it came outside the zone. Possibly it did. That was close.
That whistle was like at a weird time. Was it the whistle? Did he bring it back over, or was it for the hand catch over the line?
No, I'm not sure. It was a late whistle. 3-0. Grand Rapids leads. Hibbing with the puck in their own zone tries to come up to the half wall. Fink looks to come out to center. Young leaves it for Morquay. Now back to Easton Young. Young, long pass ahead as trying to spin in was Miller as the puck comes out to center. Morquay shoots it deep. Vozdecki leaves it there. To the far side, Gali out to center off the skate of Easton Young. Backhands it to Morquay. Morquay stops behind his own net. Now comes out to the right side. Now to Young. Young to Brodzinski. Oh, and Miller says that puck was supposed to be in a long time ago. He was way early.
You know, I was sitting there thinking earlier, I mean, at the end of this game, you're going to have to run over to you're going to go down to Grand Rapids.
No, Grand Rapids is still here.
I kept picturing you having to run all the way over there to get that.
There are rinks where I have to do that. Trying to remember Cloquet for sure. Have to go all the way around. There's another one. I remember doing it on this year. Edina, you got to run the length of the rink to do it. 3-0 Grand Rapids. 6:44 to go. We do what we have to do to get a post-game interview. Shot tipped just wide. Zimba behind his own net. Loses the puck to Holcomb out front. One-timer. Vozdecki didn't know where it was. It was still loose, but the referee lost sight of it and blew the whistle. Vozdecki thought that one was behind him for a moment.
Yes, he did. You know, and I can't even imagine being a goalie thinking, you know, I should have had that. Is it going in? You know.
But it was still in front of him, and then he got the nice whistle from the official who had lost sight of the puck. Thunderhawks with the puck off the face-off. Back to the point. Shot. And Vozdecki makes that save off the stick of Jack Peart, and the puck goes into the netting.
Well, let's take some time to thank some more sponsors here. We'll thank Jimmy John's, a local of Grand Rapids, Motor Shop, Aero Sports Photo, and Claremont Financial Advisors.
Hey, I wrote it down for you that time.
Yeah, you did.
Because it's always wrong on the list.
I appreciate that, sir.
Back to the point to Peart on the face-off. Puck shot behind the Hibbing net. Bischoff taken behind the net by Sanborn. Now Murphy pulled down. Long pass out to center ice, and able to get back in time was Wilson. That was close to being a good chance.
Yes, it was. I thought he was going to get around him. Yes.
Yep. And then I thought Wilson was going to draw a penalty, and he was able to just make a good defensive play.
I think that's a normal reaction of a defenseman when somebody like that. You just want to hold him down, pin him to the ice, and hold him
That's right. Now Wilson's shot right on, rebound. Cleared by Cabina. To the corner. Holcomb backhands it down low to Murphy. Murphy looks at Bischoff, couldn't get him the puck. And this time we'll have a tripping call on Hibbing. And Grand Rapids will get a power play. 3-0 Grand Rapids on the Grand Itasca scoreboard. Grand Itasca Clinic and Hospital. They are the official sports medicine provider of the Grand Rapids Thunderhawks.
You know, there's been a few penalties that just kind of slid away.
Yep.
You can't let stuff like that go. That was like blatant. Everybody in the whole place seen that one.
And so Drew Cabina will get the call for tripping. 5:13 to go. Grand Rapids did not score on the other power play they had, but they scored right after the power play. Greenway and Evelyn Gilbert tied at 1 after 2. Puck comes out to center ice off the faceoff as Fink takes a long shot. Clafton didn't want to freeze it and almost gave it away to Keegan Fink. Now the Thunderhawks with Young. Young moves it to Bischoff. Bischoff, cross ice pass. Ooh, I thought he had gotten back on board, but not quite.
Well, you had 4 orange jerseys across that whole entire blue line.
Yes, you did.
And I was trying to look at all of them to see what was happening. It's tough to say who was off.
And Grand Rapids trying a little different power play as Justin Kerr's out there at center on this power play unit. along with Bischoff and Bonner. 3-0 Grand Rapids, 4:45 to go. Grand Rapids on the power play for 1:30. Thunderhawks back in their own zone as Young goes cross ice for Peart. Peart goes up the boards. Stick handles through, shot, save, rebound. Still fighting for it. Backhand over the net by Bonner. Second time Grand Rapids has had just about all of the net to shoot at and shot it over the net. Holcomb did it in the second period.
Bonner's going to kick himself for that one. I mean, he had a wide open net.
Had to get it over the goaltender. He did that, but unfortunately over the net as well on the backhand. Do we give him a pass because it was on the backhand?
Yeah, you know, yeah, my backhands always went straight up too. Well, if you ask anybody I played with, most of my shots were about head level.
You never got caught onto that keeping the shot low, Eric?
I tried.
Puck stopped at the blue line, shot back down the ice. And Peart will go back to get it. 24 seconds left on the Grand Rapids power play. Peart plays a little catch with Young, now goes up the far side. Puck stopped at the blue line, kept in by Peart, still fighting for it. Thunderhawks will finally get it deep. Now Miskovich tries to get it to Young. Puck deflected off, deflected high, and Miskovich couldn't control it. And both teams at full strength. Now Holcomb. Holcomb puts on the brakes, leaves it for Zolke. Zolke shot right on, and Vozdecki makes the save. I see why Coach Tomlin likes this kid.
Yes, for sure. You know, and one of the key things you said, he's very pleasant to speak to over there, so that probably brings a little bit to it too. Yeah, he is. You know, I just like the way he plays the game. He looks loose, relaxed, and got nothing to lose.
Face-off this time won by the Blue Jackets in their own zone. Zolke tries to keep it in at the blue line, can't do it. Allison trying to dig it out, but it's shot back into the Hibbing zone. Going back to get it is Kabina. Browse puts it behind the net. Back to the point, shot right on from Goring, and Vozdecki makes another save and holds on. 2:29 to go, third period action. Grand Rapids leading by a score of 3-0. Been a quickly played game as far as time-wise, not a lot of stoppages.
No, there has not been a lot of stoppages. That first period went by really fast.
Kabina behind his own net. We're 2:25 to go in the game, and it's 8:30.
I thought about that earlier. We started this period at 8:16. So that's about right.
Centering pass, and unable to get the shot away was Lund. Browse flips it down the ice, and we'll have an icing call on the Thunderhawks.
You know, we were talking about on the way over, you know, defensemen can pinch in and making some beautiful plays, but there again, there's the downside of that where you can get caught when they both come down, and it could be a bad fortune for the team who's doing that, where they can come back in. And, you know, luckily our defensemen are fast enough to where they can get back, and they can, you know, not all the time, but most of our defensemen will be able to get back and cover that.
Off the face-off, puck comes back to Zimba. His shot hits a skate and goes wide. Now Keegan Fink in the corner, tries to go back to the point, but Miskovich intercepts that. Thunderhawks are stopped at the blue line. Wilson goes cross ice to Peart. Peart puts it ahead to Brzezinski, backhands it to the blue line. Zimba takes over there for Hibbing. Zimba in his own zone, puts it up to the Thunderhawk zone. Most of this play taking place just at center ice. Brzezinski gets in the zone on the backhand, tries to center it. Puck thrown behind the net now to the corner for Gali. Gali can't control it. Miskovich down low for Miller, and now it's shot down the ice, and we'll have an icing call on the Blue Jackets. 1:19 to go, third period, 3-0. Grand Rapids leads.
You know, Grand Rapids, it seems like they've had bursts in this period where the quick passing, boom, 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 you think it's going to continue, and then you kind of break it back down to that slow Hibbing to ice the puck. And, you know, Hibbing's had a couple plays where they brought the puck into the Grand Rapids zone, where I think that Grand Rapids has done well just to shut it right down.
Puck flipped into the players' box, the Hibbing players' box, so we'll redo the face-off. Come back in the Hibbing zone. To the right of goaltender Vitek Vazdecki. Henry Sturl taking the draw, but it's won by the Blue Jackets. Puck comes to the near side to Freider. Freider can't move it past DeMars. Now DeMars shot right on, and Vazdecki makes the save. Now Sturl behind the net. Henry Sturl back to the point. Last minute of the game ticking away. Has the puck at center ice. Grand Rapids stops it there. Kerr, Sturl. Now Peart can't move it through center. And the puck into the Grand Rapids zone. 37 seconds left. Long shot goes well wide. Hits the dasher right on the corner and jumps over the boards. That's an odd bounce over the boards.
It is, and it startled that young lady. I mean, I think it whistled right by her, and she's still kind of grasping over there. Yeah, you know, it's one of those games where Grand Rapids did what they had to do. They played, you know, I know last game Coach Title said that they kind of just went through the motions a little bit, and they did what they had to get through that game. I thought they were way faster last game than they're skating tonight.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Some of that is Hibbing slowing the game down.
I believe this.
Face off to the left of goaltender Carter Clafton with 32 seconds left in this game. Grand Rapids a 3-0 lead. And behind the net is Zulke. Zulke goes far side, a long pass ahead. Gets past everybody. Not hard enough for icing. And pinching in is Murphy. Murphy tries to cut out in front. Puck taken off his stick. Here's Sanborn. Sanborn turns in his own zone. 7 seconds left as the puck comes out to center. And of course, we're going to have one more face-off with 2.8 seconds left. As Thunderhawk JV team headed down to the locker room now. And with 2.8 seconds left, we'll have the face-off in, or just outside the Grand Rapids blue line with a 3-0 Grand Rapids lead. Drop the puck, and that will do it as the buzzer sounds, and Grand Rapids goes to 9-5-1 and gets a 3-0 win over the Hibbing Blue Jackets. You've been listening to it on J105 and J105radio.com.
Paul Bunyan Communications introduces the latest in Wi-Fi technology. Gigazone Blast Wi-Fi, featuring Wi-Fi 6. The internet speed and coverage Gigazone Blast Wi-Fi provides is the world's most powerful, and it's only available from Paul Bunyan Communications, bringing you the latest in technology first. Again, it's Gigazone Blast Wi-Fi with Wi-Fi 6 technology from Paul Bunyan Communications, and it's right here. Service availability depends upon location. Some restrictions may apply.
Better service is more than just doing the job well and providing the propane you need. Better service is the combination of many people working hard for you. Hi, this is Brian, General Manager of your local Feral Gas, and that's what you'll find when you do business with us. We shut the gate when we leave. We warmly say hello when you call. We treat you like a friend with Sunday dinners to host, warm baths to draw for the kids, and cookies to bake with the grandkids. We'll be there with the best service to fuel what matters to you. So give Feral Gas a call today at 800-450-5701.
Winter is here. Do you have a place to store all your summer and fall gear? Why not get an old hickory custom shed from Nooch's in the Corner? These sheds come in many sizes and styles.
The no problem people. Call Itasca Reliable Insurance in Grand Rapids today. 326-8518.
Tires, tires, tires. Hey, Max here with Dollar Ford. Here's the deal. Rod, everyone knows we've got the cheapest tires in town. But what else should they know about our tires?
We rotate them free.
Are these things name brands?
Yes, Max. We carry Michelin, Goodyear, Dunlop, Yokohama, and Bridgestone.
And we're washing everybody's car, too?
Yep.
Well, you heard it here first. Not only do we have the cheapest tires in town, but we rotate them for free. We wash your car. We got the best brands down a quick lane at Dollar Ford on the big American flag in Rapids.
Experience true freedom in a Can-Am off-road vehicle. How? Through the Can-Am Holiday Blitz sales event that's happening now at Ray Sport and Cycle. From the valleys to the hills, from the dunes to the farm, we're ready, and we won't let anything get in our way, because this is where we ride best. Get to your local dealer for this Holiday Blitz sales event and get yourself a new Can-Am off-road vehicle at a great price. For a limited time, get up to $3,500 off on select 2019 models. Ray Sport and Cycle, South Highway 169, Grand Rapids.
Penalty on number 16, 2 minutes for slashing.
Coach, it's all tied up. What should we do?
Okay, let's set up a solid income plan with great diversification and an intelligent withdrawal rate. Come on now, let's crunch those numbers and get that goal. For winning guidance with your retirement game plan, give the coaching staff at Claremont Financial Advisors a call to put together your winning play.
Now in front, shot, they score!
Hi, this is Wade Browse with the Thunderhawk Hockey Team, and you're listening to Thunderhawk Hockey on J105 The Thunder.
Welcome back here to the Hibbing Memorial Building, where Grand Rapids doesn't upset. They beat Hibbing 3-0 in a kind of a slower game. After the last few games we watched Grand Rapids play, I think Grand Rapids came down to the Hibbing level, but let's go over some scoring here. Start off the game. In the first period, it's a 3:04 mark. Cooper Brzezinski from Sam Sturl on a goal that Cooper shot behind the goalie and hit the short side of the net. There wasn't much net to shoot at there, but it made it 1-0. Second goal of the game came at a 13:02 mark with McCrae Murphy scoring the goal with an assist coming to Hunter Bischoff, which Murphy he worked that whole play. He brought the puck in the zone. He kind of lost it between two players. He hustled after it. He got it off the board. It ended up being on Bischoff's stick, and he got it back out to Murphy. Murphy put it in the net to make it up 2-0 lead. And then in the second period, Grand Rapids got on the board at the 16:51 mark with Braden Holcomb scoring a goal from Pert and Murphy, which I was glad to see Braden Holcomb score that goal because he hadn't scored one in a while. He's worked his hind end off to, get a couple assists here and there, but he's really had some good time going on here. So I would have to say that I'm happy for him to get that. And that put Grand Rapids up 3-0. There was no scoring in the third period. Penalties for the game. Grand Rapids had 2 and Hibbing had 2 shots in the goal. That period was 11 shots for Grand Rapids, 2 for Hibbing, for a game total of 29 shots for Grand Rapids and 8 for Hibbing.
And on the post-game interview, I think it worked the normal way here today. Yeah, it did. Except yours truly was a little bit stuttery to start the interview. But you have to, give me a break. It's been a long day. Welcome back. Welcome back. Post-game interview with John Bonner and Cooper Brzezinski. Cooper, you get the goal, first goal of the season. Talk a little bit about how that went. It was a sharp angle shot.
I just wanted to get the puck on net, and eventually just went upstairs, and that was that.
Now, John, I got to give you a little hassle. You on the backhand, you got a little extra curve on that stick over the net.
Yeah, I didn't get what I wanted out of that, but you know what? We won the game, so.
And this was one of those games where lines were a lot different, a lot of kids sick and not feeling at their best. Are these tough games to play, Cooper?
Yeah, they are. When we have a lot of kids sick, it's just hard to play our game because we always have lines moving around. It's just tough on all the guys to just be thrown around all over the lines.
And you were on a new line as well, John. Talk a little bit about settling in with that line, getting pressure.
It went good. I mean, I've played with those guys before this season. Lines have been moved around a couple times, so I mean, it was all right. We ended up, we did well. So.
And Cooper, I know you've had to earn every minute of ice time you've gotten this year. Was it fun to be on a regular shift tonight?
Yeah, it was. It was very fun. Just trying to work my hardest and earn the spot.
And John, you got one day off, and then you got another Saturday game. Will everyone be getting back to full strength by Saturday?
Hopefully, yeah. We've had a lot of games strung out here. A lot of quick turnarounds, but yeah, hopefully we can come back and play good on Saturday.
Well, congratulations on a win tonight and riding a little winning streak right now.
Thank you.
And that is John Bonner and Cooper Brzezinski with the post-game interview, as Cooper Brzezinski getting his first goal, and I think he has looked progressively better as this season has gone along, and he has had to fight his way into the lineup and fight his way for every minute of ice time, and it makes you a better player.
You're right. Coach stated at the beginning of the year, you want to play, you're going to, do it his way, and you're going to skate hard, and you're going to earn yourself into this. And Cooper's done that. And another kid that I said early in the year I watched on the B squad is that Justin Kerr. I mean, he played good as a B squatter. He hustled. He's got good stick, real good stick, and it showed tonight. But tonight he's in the lineup, and so there's progression going on here. Grand Rapids got some guys stepping up, and I was really happy to see, Grand Rapids come out, and with the guys sick and stuff. The guys that the lines were out there, they gelled, they played well together. And something you said earlier is all three guys are in the on the same side digging the puck out. And I don't know if that had anything to do with guys playing in different positions. That's my boards. This and that. But these kids are fast enough to where they can actually get back into play. And that really makes a difference.
Well, and on that forecheck, it wasn't long before they were spread out on the ice and controlling the puck.
That's one thing this team is. Everybody on this team is fast.
Yep.
And so that makes a big difference. But it's funny, to see that, and you wonder if where that came from. Is it because of the lines mixed up, or
Yeah.
But it's good. I'm glad Grand Rapids got out of here. That Hibbing did what they wanted to do. They brought Rapids down to kind of their level, and some of the stuff that I seen tonight with Hibbing playing, Grand Rapids kind of got caught up in the Hibbing game style.
I think you're right. But Grand Rapids does prevail 3-0, a 4-game winning streak, and they are now 9-5-1. They play Bemidji 3 o'clock at the IRA Civic Center on Saturday. We'll have it for you right here on J105. GRG Lightning, they are playing in Hockey Day in Minnesota right now versus Blake outdoors at Parade Stadium. And I saw a picture of the coaches. They were bundled up.
They better be bundled up tonight.
And Greenway and Evelyn Gilbert, that's just starting the third. That's over on 96.9 KMFY if you want to listen to Tom and Bobby. And that game tied at 1 going into the third period. 3-0 Grand Rapids with the win. That wraps it up from Hibbing Memorial Arena, and you've been listening to it on J105 The Thunder and J105radio.com. And I just looked down and saw your update right as I signed off. So Greenway up 2-1 now.
Yeah, when you said 1-1, I was like, holy smokes.
Yeah, well, I think that's a dead even game. Let's see, your stats, because I don't have Marv's stats tonight.
But they're pretty legible tonight.
Okay.
I start right so fast. I write really neat, and I can't write neat to save my life.
What were the final shots on that? 29-8. Okay. I'll make that work. Go ahead, catch your ride home. Don't make him wait any longer. Yep, thank you. Next Tuesday, right? Duluth Marshall. I'll probably see you on Saturday.